Cover your neck up.
Cover your face up.
Tell me something, girl.
God, because I am fucking dream world.
Are you happy in this modern world?
Setting the mood right now. I like it.
Welcome to Love and Then What? Love and Then What? With your host.
Welcome, lovers and friends. I, of course, am Justin Judge, joined today by cousin Corey, and we got Ed and Kev,
What's
the
up?
whole group.
Yeah.
So, what's going on with your neck, bro?
Okay, so when you drink too many IPAs, everything just goes black.
Yeah.
And then you pass out and people draw on you.
What are they drawing you?
I don't know and I don't want to know.
And you just figured that out now.
He
Well,
was walking down the steps.
I literally
saw
woke
it.
up and I saw a text that was like, Kev, did you see what we drew on you yet? I was like, all right, well, there's something drawn like on my body somewhere. So I thought it was just my arms, but apparently it's on my neck and I'm afraid to see where else.
So it was my buddy Keith's wife's 31st birthday yesterday, and they got 3 kids, and that looks like what Cole usually draws on Madison. So it looks like they gave him the Sharpie for you.
Nice.
Oh, I'm going to kill it here, too.
I like it.
What do they draw on your arm?
A lot of lines.
Yeah, that's
something
top.
I probably shouldn't show on camera. I don't want any bad ideas, but yeah, mostly just lines.
Like East Berlin or something.
I remember when I was in high school, I drank a lot at a party, and there was like these girls there with me. This was like probably like freshman or sophomore year, and I woke up, and I had lines all around my dick, and I was like, "Oh shit! Did I score or anything?" But they just drew on my dick.
Hi,
And I was like, why do I drink? What the fuck's the point? You know what's another thing I want to talk about? Why is the dick is never in the sun almost ever, but it's always a darker color than the rest of your skin? Is that just me?
I'm going to have to
I
check
think
after a couple bushes. 'Cause
You never look like I was
think it's
getting
a medical condition. You might
No,
need to get
it's
that
not like
checked out.
No,
I'm not saying it's like
he's
this
right.
dark. I'm saying it's a different.
It's like a shade or two
Yeah,
darker.
it's definitely darker. It's like I have like a Hispanic dick.
Ah, there you go.
It's not a bad thing.
I just have a
Or
disappointing
like
dick.
Italian. Like I'm all Irish basically, but my dick's basically Italian. So, so Ed, how do you and Corey know each other?
Oh, well, you know, what was going on, like 13 years of knowing each other?
I'm sorry, Corey.
Shut the fuck up. We met through his cousin. I actually dated her for a while. And now look at us. Now we're living together.
And you're no longer with the cousin?
No.
Was that weird to live with somebody that you used to?
We talked about this for, like, I would say at least 7.
we joked about
Yeah.
it. Like, even while they were together, I was like, I can't wait to move in with you guys so I can hang out with Ed all the time. Once they got a house. But
Yeah. And now, we broke up. And then, like, literally, I would say not even a year later, he moved in. It's not weird. A lot of people are like, how do you guys do that? Like,
Yeah.
It's totally fine.
Does she feel like does she come over to hang out ever?
Yeah, I don't think that would be allowed.
No.
nah, she wasn't too happy with me because we never knew if it was actually like fully going to happen. So I just never talked to anybody about it. And then it was like September. Ed's like, oh, we got the house. And I just started painting my bedroom and just moved in like the following weekend because I was just tired of living at home.
Yeah. And then, yeah. She doesn't really talk to him probably because of that reason.
Yeah,
Does she not talk to you?
We weren't close for a while, but we kind of patched things up.
Yeah.
How did the relationship end?
Well, it was a little weird. Well, the one thing I have to say is when girls break up with a guy, they have it predetermined, and they try to distance themselves. And then when they realize that they can do it alone, they're like, that's when they cut it off.
Oh shit, that's what happens? It makes sense now.
Well, you don't ever have a girlfriend, so you would never
So the
know.
so she broke up with you. Correct?
Yeah, correct. So,
But she was starting to do that slowly. when you look back.
you kind of see it, but then,
Did you see it at the time?
what really set it off was when, well, to give you the blatant truth here, she came home one night, and in her phone there was messages from another dude. So I confronted her about it, and that day I packed my stuff and left. Well, not left, actually. I was living at the parents' house with her, so.
I love that you were able to leave because with my ex, the whore, it sucks. I was not able to leave. Like, she's like, all right, I'm going to pick my shit up and go, which like it sucks for the person. I'm stuck in a house that I don't want, but I live there with my now girlfriend, which is awesome. But it sucked. Like we still are finding things from the whore in the house.
Yeah.
It's like skeletons that you just can't fucking get rid of.
Oh, it was great. Corey brought home a bin of like shit that I left there at the house.
Yeah.
And it was great. It was just old pictures of us together. I was like, oh, great. It's like 10 years, like 5 years later, I'm still finding shit. I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
I found a bunch of her shit. Like she came back after like she came back and signed the papers. She's like, I'll come back and sign the papers for divorce if you let me walk around the house.
Yeah.
Because she was looking for this certain thing. I didn't know where anything was because I didn't want to look for it.
Yeah.
And she looked for it, couldn't find it. A few months back, I was like cleaning out my attic, found it all. Oh, it felt so fucking good to throw it all out. Like it's our childhood memories. Like
Yeah.
fuck you, you don't have none of them
Who wants to
anymore.
have a bonfire? That's what I would have done. Let's go.
I just broke everything. I was like, fuck this, fuck you. Speaking of fuck this and fuck you, Kev, Florida, huh?
They have great rehab facilities.
Shut up.
according to
All
Kev.
right. I want to specify this first because when you're from Delco and you said you lived in Florida, it's usually for rehab. It was not for rehab. It was because of a girl. I kind of wish now it was for rehab, but yeah, at least when you guys broke up, you just moved like a couple streets down. I had to move fucking across the country.
All right, so how did you meet? What do you want to call it? We'll call her a Florida girl.
No, this bitch.
All right, bitch.
No, so I know her when I was younger. I met her when I was 17, and then that's when we started dating and all. And it's like the first girl I really dated and all. So, and then after like a year or so, she decided that, like her and her family were moving down to Florida. So I always wanted to move away. Like as soon as I graduated high school, I wanted to get out, like go somewhere and all. And I decided to move down with them because like they asked me to, and I figured this was the perfect opportunity. Like I'll be able to move to another state, actually have people I know and all.
And what age were you? I'm sorry.
I was 18.
18.
Yeah, so as soon as I turned 18, I also grew up with like 4 brothers and my parents, and also like it was always a crowded house. So as soon as I was 18, I was like ready to get the hell out of there.
And they were ready to kick you out?
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you the oldest or?
I'm the youngest, so I got my ass kicked pretty much the whole time.
Were all the other brothers still living in the house?
Well, my oldest brother was already moved out because he was like 30 at the time, and my second oldest brother's still living there because he just worked at Dick's, so he didn't really have money to go anywhere.
Sporting goods, not the strip club.
Yeah, and then my other brother was joined the Navy, so he moved out when he was 18, like signed up, got enrolled and all. And my other brother's a cop, so he had to live in the city for that. So as soon as I turned 18, I was ready to get out of there too, move down there and all. And I was down there for 6 years. Yeah, and then everything started going wrong, just like him. Like I got cheated on and everything. So I tried to make it work because I didn't want to have to move all the way back and all because I was already down there. I wanted to try to make things work. Didn't work out, so I grabbed my dog, grabbed my car, pretty much had the clothes on my back and just moved back.
You were down there for
really
6
great.
years?
Yeah.
And how did the conversation come up? Like, did you find text messages?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Yeah, and then I wasn't as strong as him. I tried to make it work and tried to do whatever I can, but you know she was an asshole. So
I tried the same thing. Like I was like, we'll go. Like I was going to therapy and shit. I was like, we can go to therapy together. Like I did a lot of things to try to get it to work, but just fucking dead. Like there was like nothing there. Like when you go from like a romantic relationship to like a friend or not even a friend anymore, just someone you used to know, basically. Somebody that I used to know. I think that's like the worst part is like because they're just like so cold to you. And now it's like women are always the ones breaking up with guys now. Because I think they
Without
finally,
a doubt.
huh?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I can get dick anywhere, so why would I not? There used to be a thing where like, oh, if you fuck a bunch of guys, you're a whore. Now it's just like, well, you just like to fuck a bunch of guys, and we think you're a powerful, strong woman now.
Yeah, exactly.
And nobody like everybody thinks you're empowered, but it's just throwing off the whole fucking dynamic of. I'm not saying women should be subservient at all, but I'm saying there's no fucking balance here. Everyone's just fucking saying, I'll just break up with you just because. I'll go get dick somewhere else. Who gives a fuck?
Well, the good thing is I kind of got some payback because I probably shouldn't admit this, but fuck it.
You gave her craps?
No.
8.
Shut up. So the kid that she cheated on me with, right? It was this kid that it was like one of my really only friends I had down there, and I was working with him and all. And then she ended up cheating on me with him, and then that's when I moved back and all. And then I knew his sister because we used to work together too, and I knew she always liked me, but I didn't do anything, and she didn't do anything because we were both dating people at the time. So then after I moved back, like 6 months or so afterwards, she ended up hitting me up.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, why don't you come up like the PA, check it out and all that shit. So he fucked my girlfriend, I fucked his sister, so.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, made up for it a little
You should
bit.
have taken a picture of it and sent it to him.
Yeah, wait, what?
You should have taken a picture of it and sent it to him.
Oh, damn, I should have done that.
Did
I
you
haven't
tell
even-
Well, I
him?
can tell him to come back up
I'm
again.
still flip phones.
Have you ever told him this?
Told him that? No.
Well,
I should have.
Congratulations, you fucked your sister.
what's his name so I can send this to him on Facebook?
Was she any good?
Yeah, she was good. She was
Okay.
pretty good, yeah. Or, no, she's a mom, too.
She.
Not my kid. No,
Okay.
no, no.
Do you have any kids?
No, thank God. Well, maybe. I don't know. But,
He might have one.
yeah. These guys are making a joke about this one girl I started talking to recently. I did some things I shouldn't have. I forgot to do something at the end.
Pull out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was just getting around that. But, and then they started playing Gold Digger every time.
Well, it wasn't all of us.
Yeah. For fucking first night you guys did that shit. I'm like, yeah, don't get me nervous now. I was like, now I'm going to start thinking about that shit.
Well, you should think about that shit before you
Yeah.
finish
Well,
it.
okay.
One of the first questions you ask a girl before you
You
sleep
know
with her
this
is,
head doesn't work when you're using this head.
That's not true.
Yes,
you,
it
you,
is.
You always ask, are you on birth control? No? All right, well, I'm pulling out.
Yeah, you like this bitch. You on birth control? All right, cool. Yeah, you like you can't just do it in the middle of it. Oh, thank you.
Boston Lager.
So every episode I get a beer based around the guest, and heard you're a big Boston gal, so
Gal?
gotcha a Boston Lager,
I appreciate it.
and then I got you the Cape May coastal evacuation because
Oh, man.
you moved all the way to Florida for her. Then you had to fucking leave
This
anyway.
guy's clever. I like that. Jesus.
Yeah, nice April
Yo,
Saturday
look,
to
it
get
has
going.
a packed car too.
I
That shit's
got
great.
some for you, Justin.
Oh shit, is it heroin?
Nah, that's right.
Koozies.
Oh, thanks. Where'd you get these?
Oh, my buddy Keith's wife made them. She's got
Oh,
like
shit.
a Etsy page.
Oh, fuck yeah.
She can put whatever you want on anything.
Thank you,
T-shirts,
sir.
beer glasses.
Loving them one koozie. I've been trying to get one of these for a while. I've been
That's
spending spending money on the shirts for, and then my next thing was gonna be this. I gotta get her contact information. But again, Cape May Coastal Evacuation should be a sponsor. Sam Adams Boston Lager should be a sponsor.
Yeah, fuck Boston.
No, watch your mouth.
Are you from Boston?
No, I'm not. I am
Just an
originally
asshole?
born
Yeah.
and raised in Southwest Philly, and here I am as a Celtics and
Yeah,
Patriots
so where
fan.
did it all go wrong?
Where did it go? I don't know. The Celtics thing is brand new.
You just
because
decided
I
to be a
didn't-
piece
I
of
didn't-
shit one
I
day?
didn't have a basketball team, and I figured, how can I piss you
Dude,
guys off
he
more?
did this on fucking purpose.
Yes.
He knows how much I love the Sixers and all, and he doesn't even watch basketball. As soon as he starts, he makes me get him a goddamn Celtics jersey.
Yeah, I mean, there's our one buddy. I guess his name's Mark. We'll just
He's
fine.
Mark.
He's a douche.
He's a dickhead. So he's also a big Sixers fan. So this is also a fuck you to him.
I don't care about basketball. I used to when I was a kid, but it's just
No.
like, meh.
I don't really watch it.
A bunch of
Unless-
squeaky noises, squeaky shoes and whistles. I don't care about
Yeah.
it. It's just,
No,
I barely even watch football anymore, honestly. Like,
No.
normally on like Saturday or Sundays, I'll be here doing this. So Saturdays sometimes, but
Yeah, and he's a damn Patriots fan. Like, it makes no sense. He literally has a giant cutout of Tom Brady with the mouth cut out, too. And it's real.
well, in
a
like the
little crusty around the
'90s,
mouth.
everyone was like a Cowboys fan because your dad was a Cowboys fan, so now you have to be a Cowboys fan because the Cowboys were good in the
No,
'90s.
see, I grew up
Now
the way
everyone's on Tom Brady's dick, so
I'm pretty sure I had a Cowboy starters jacket as like a 5-year-old for
yeah,
some reason.
yeah, everyone
No,
did.
I was raised to spit
Yeah.
on those whenever you see them. And the people.
You
Yeah.
spin on a lot of things.
Oh.
Oh, I like this one. By the way, there's more of these if you guys want them. But why or how do you feel about the Tom Brady situation?
I'm totally okay with it.
Oh, that was electric.
Yeah, when he left, I
He
was.
poisoned him, too. Now he likes Brady.
You think he's fucking your ex?
He has,
Shit, have fun with that.
Brady has standards. Kev, not so much. I mean,
Okay, I think Tom Brady is doing pretty well so far in that part. He has a supermodel wife that makes more than him.
That's wild.
well, I mean,
She makes more.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
makes
What-
more money.
I know she's a model, but what does
Way
she
more.
do?
Why do you think
Well,
they were
she-
able to do so good, the Patriots? Because he made bare minimum because she made all the money.
yeah, she makes like 3 times as much as he makes a year. That includes endorsements. I mean, he has his own company. He has the TB12
12.
method or whatever they
Yeah.
actually call it.
He'll be making money for the rest of his life. He really doesn't need to make crazy amounts of money off his contract because he'll make more as soon as he retires.
No, I mean, look at the power he has. He brought Gronk out of retirement. I mean, he's not the smartest man alive.
The dude was in the middle of WWE wrestling. He's like, all right, fuck you guys.
He was like, you want to come back? You want to come to Tampa Bay?
Gronk has like the perfect fuck you attitude and money. Like he can just do whatever he wants. In the same year, he was like a broadcaster, a WWE wrestler, and then fucking.
Dude, he did good at broadcasting. He was funny as shit.
He's just a
Talk
fun
about
fucking-
Edelman getting a nut and being a squirrel. I was like, what the hell is this guy talking about right now? He's like, you get that nut.
I want him and Pat McAfee to broadcast a game.
Yeah,
I think
that'd be
those two
awesome.
would be like fantastic.
I need to listen to him more. I don't listen to him
Pat
enough.
McAfee is good.
Yeah, Pat McAfee's really funny. I watch him.
Be a good Thursday night game.
Oh yeah, exactly. But they would need to be uncensored because I feel like they would just drop F-bomb after F-bomb.
Yeah. They should. They should. You guys ever go on Barstool? You know that? What's that fighting?
Big Barstool guy.
Oh, Rough and Rowdy?
They should host Rough and Rowdy.
I fought in
He
it.
fought
I fought in that.
You fought in Rough and Rowdy?
Yeah.
They called him chicken legs.
Two fights ago.
All right, so this is how it started, right? So we always watch the Rough and Rowdy events, right?
Yeah.
Every time they come up, we have a big like night for it and everything. So I saw they were going to West Virginia, not the one that just happened, the one before that. And it was only like 2.5 hours away. I was like, wow, we could make that drive. So for shits and
Country
giggles,
road.
I just I filled out an application and applied for it. And I just did a whole video of me talking shit on West Virginia, calling them cousin fucking meth heads, and like
Yeah.
saying I'm gonna knock that single tooth out you have left and all this shit.
That tooth.
Yeah, that one single tooth.
TOF.
But so and then I made a joke saying my nickname was Chicken Legs.
Yeah.
And it was like, again, I didn't expect to get picked and all. I just did it all the fucking around. And the guy was like, "All right, we're gonna use you because we had like 8 people called you out." So
Who reached out to you saying we're gonna use
one
you?
of the promoters for the fights.
Was it like somebody that we would know off of Barstool Universe? No.
I don't think he's a big guy, and he just mainly handles all the fighters for this event. Like that's the only thing he does. He isn't like
Right.
involved in Barstool and all. But yeah, I end up going out there and fall.
Did they pay for your stay and like your travel down there?
Nah, they said fuck that. You either win $500 if you win, or you get shamed.
Yeah,
Um,
shame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
shamed.
shamed. Okay, so it was.
But bigger balls than me. I wouldn't go out there and get my ass.
It was bullshit though, because I was it was my first time. I trained for a week and a half.
Yeah.
I had a week and a half of boxing training before I went out there, because it's an amateur fight.
Where did you go to train?
But he knew about the fight
My
for
fucking
months.
my
He knew
living
about the
room.
fight for months, and he waited and waited and waited.
I didn't think I was getting picked. That's why. And then when I finally got picked, it was like 2 weeks beforehand. I was like, all right, I'll start in a few days, which I should have started right then. But I trained in my living room, just pretending it was the ring.
Beating his dog.
Nah, I love my dog. So I trained for a week and a half, and then when I got there, I was supposed to fight somebody that had no training at all and like no fighting experience, anything.
Yeah.
That guy backed out.
Yeah.
So then they had me fight someone who had 3 years of experience and won 4 different titles in different tournaments.
So wait.
And
How
I'm
long
gonna
was
be
the fight?
perfect. All right, so there's only 3 1-minute rounds.
Yeah.
And dude, even after that, I was fucking exhausted.
So you
And-
did all 3
Sex
rounds.
Yeah, I went all
You
through.
made the distance.
Yeah, I went the distance, but he kicked my ass. I got a good 30 seconds in. That was about it.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there like, dude, I was fucking beat by the end, bud. He rung my bell a few times, and as soon as I did, dude, I just went in fucking defense mode. I was like, just don't get knocked out. Don't get knocked out. You're on TV. People are watching.
Who was the? Sometimes they'll have like a guest speaker that's doing like the broadcasting part. Was Bill Burr there? Or?
No, they didn't have anybody like
Nah,
that.
big
Just because
cat.
it's still during.
That was during COVID, right?
yeah,
Still?
it's still doing COVID, so they literally had bare minimum.
Yeah.
Well, like Big Cat and
Well, yeah, they had them
Yeah.
there, Big Cat.
Portnoy was doing the broadcast.
Yeah,
too.
and who's the other kid with the glasses? What's his name?
Roan?
Roan. Is that the skinny kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had him, and then they had the
Shout
one.
out Delco.
Yeah. Then they had the one dude doing the interviews. I keep forgetting all their names. The guy with the long
There's
hair.
too many to keep track of.
Caleb.
Yeah,
was
Caleb.
one of
That's
them,
it.
yeah.
Did you talk to any of them?
Yeah, he interviewed me. Dude, it was fucked up too, because like right after the fight, I'm getting out of the ring. Dude, my head is going wild because my adrenaline's rushing, my bell was wrong. Like I had no idea. And all of a sudden they shove a goddamn camera in my face.
Yeah.
He's just like, "So you got your ass beat? How was it?" I'm like, "What the fuck you think?" I was like, and I forgot to take my mouth guard out, so I'm like, "Yeah, you can't even understand what I'm saying."
Can't understand what you say anyway.
Yeah, I know, but it seemed like I was like, fucking, I don't know. It was bad.
Were they assholes like the Barstool guys, or were they cool?
Oh no, they made fun of me the entire fight.
But were they cool? Like to your face, were they nice?
Oh yeah, they were nice as shit. All of them was cool. But yeah, apparently I didn't get to hear them because I was fighting and I was focused on that. But I listened to a video my buddy recorded, and they were just talking shit on me the whole time. They're like him, like we can see why you call him chicken legs. He's running around, Like, all this shit. I was like, God damn it.
Hey, I'm guessing you guys watched this at home.
Oh yeah, we rented it.
Oh, that's awesome.
We went to Keith's house and Kev made it back. He fought, made it back to the house, and like polished off a 6-pack that night.
Yeah. I probably should. I think I was slightly concussed. I probably shouldn't have done that, but
Was it live though?
yeah,
Yeah.
live
Okay.
event, yeah.
I actually put it on at the bar I work at, and we actually had like everyone that was there. They're like, "Do you have somebody fighting in this?" Like, I was like, "Oh yeah," but my buddy. They were like, "What are they calling him?" I'm like, "They're calling him chicken legs."
I know. Dude, I even asked him before a fight. I was like, "Can I change my name like to someone cool?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Oh, all right. I guess I'm gonna roll with it." Dude, another buddy of mine had it at their bar. They were doing it. My brother set up a whole block party and put it on a giant blow-up screen. I was like, "Yo,
Everybody
way
saw
too
you
many."
lose.
Yeah, and everyone saw me disappointed. Story of my life.
You'll do the next one, and if you do the next one, I made a bet with you. I'll do the next one with you.
No, you won't, dude. Your old ass can't make that.
That's all. Pop will surprise you.
He'll apply all the Bengay on there. He's gonna take arthritis pills.
That's pretty fucked up.
So Corey, you've been on this show before, and previous to this, you were on with somebody else. What changed?
She left me.
Did she give you a reason why?
I'm sorry.
Just
Good
said
job.
she lost herself and needed some time to find herself and just wasn't into the relationship anymore.
Bullshit.
Remember how I said that they distanced themselves before
Yeah.
they break up with you? Exactly.
Yeah, like she didn't even come to my birthday last year.
Can you move closer to the mic? Sorry, I can't hear
Me?
you. Yeah.
I'm too far.
Yeah, well, now you're good.
Yeah, just
How are you like this? Wait, what?
Yell at me.
was doing this. And just like I noticed in the summer we were like drifting apart, and I called it out in like September. And I'm an asshole. There's some shit I had to fix, and I tried and tried and tried, and seeing like if we could make it work. And then in December I went over there and I was like, "You're not into this anymore." And she's like, "No, we're fine, we're fine." And she's like, "Oh, I'm just going to bed." So our show ended, and I just left. And like 3 days later, she texted me. and was like, "Yeah, I can't do this anymore."
Did she have like the face, like where her eyes
yeah,
weren't?
dead. Yeah, every
Yeah.
time.
How long was that dead face going on for?
At least July.
That's a long time. Were you guys still like hanging out and
Oh yeah.
being like getting physical and stuff? Like, was that still
No, not physical.
like since like July it wasn't physical? That's a long time.
Yeah.
What is that, like 6 months?
Bitches.
How often were you jerking off for?
I mean, that's never changed.
He keeps doing 8 to 12 times a day, you know, keep it
I
fresh.
mean, I've gone like a year in a relationship without having it.
What?
Yeah, the one we
cousin?
don't speak about. Yeah, that one.
A year without sex?
Yeah.
When I was married,
you get
That's
the
called my
usual-
normal life.
Oh well, yeah, but you get. I got the like normal excuses like, I'm not in the like I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like those things.
It's like,
I'm
bitch, you've been tired for a year now.
Yeah.
What the
a
fuck?
year is too long. Like when I was married, like if it went like
Married
would-
is years.
like
and
we went
years.
once, like one time for a month, we only did it once. I was like, this is like out of control. And I remember one time she's like, it's not all about sex. I was like, yeah, it is a little bit about sex. Like you
need
can't
the
just
physical-
not. You can't just not have sex. Like it's not. I'm not gonna be married to someone that's not gonna have sex with me as often as I'm. Like right now, I'm the one that doesn't want to have sex as often. Like I'm like tired. Like I can't go 7 days a week. Like I could, but it's just like sometimes I want to get drunk and just go
Nice
to sleep.
to brag.
Yeah, you're like, I'll try to get it hard. I'll just lay here. I mean, you can do what you want.
You want to
but-
do all the work?
Yeah,
go for
go
it.
ahead.
I don't care.
It's good though. It's really good right now. This is my sex life's booming.
All right, well,
Booming.
fuck all of us then. Yes.
All right, so with cousin, do you look back at that relationship in a negative light or like a learning experience?
Me, it was a learning experience, and also expensive because of the ring, which is still being paid off.
How much did you pay for a ring?
10 grand.
I paid
Damn.
8 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she fucking the fucking day she left, her mom's like, make sure you get that ring,
No, I got it. Oh, well, of course I got it back because she never wore it. So I got it back.
bitch.
And-
Sorry, Corey. I forgot that was a cousin.
So,
Like,
so the thing is, when you get a custom-made ring, you no one wants to buy it off you.
yeah,
So, how much do you think I got for a $10,000 ring?
Custom made?
Custom made. How much do you think I got for it?
2?
I was gonna say 2.
To what?
$2,000.
So no.
2 what? What?
Less?
200?
So yeah, way less.
How low could you go?
So I took it to jeweler places. They were like, no, because the one thing a lot of people said was they don't. A lot of jewelry places don't want to take back rings
But
like
again,
that.
it's a diamond.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
like,
yeah.
shit.
So I ended up having to go to a pawn shop.
Yeah,
$400.
Dude, would you go
Wait,
Upper
what kind of
Darby? Like, shit.
what kind of customization are you talking about?
So it had like little diamonds along like the ring part of it, as well as like a decent size carrot on the top, and that was also like I think it was like an oval shaped.
Yeah.
So yeah, $400 for a 10 grand ring.
But why was you're saying because it was customized? It was so,
yeah. So every jeweler place was saying it was hard. What they would have to do is actually remove all the diamonds, and they would have to like sell it that way. And they said it wouldn't really be worth their time. I'm like, all right. So I think I went to like 5 different places. And yeah, so learning experience, I would definitely say.
Dude, I'm buying a ring pop for an engagement.
Oh no,
ring.
no,
Fuck that.
that's what I said. The girl I'm currently dating, she was like, "You can give me a watermelon kiwi ring pop." I'm like, done.
Yeah, my girl said the same thing. She's like, I don't want something like don't spend
neutral.
Like don't spend that kind of money on me if we were to get engaged or whatever. But it's like she's gonna be thinking like you spent fucking that much money on that whore over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
no, that's the thing. That she's like, well, you gave her a ring and now she has a new one. I'm like, yeah, and I'm still paying it off. It's okay. I don't fucking care.
I bet your ring was bigger.
It's cock ring. All right. What about you?
Well, man.
Learning experience, negative experience.
Yeah, don't go to fucking Florida. That was a big experience.
You got a dog out of it.
I know, yeah, I do love my dog to death. That was the only good thing that actually came out of it.
Joey's cool.
But no, I definitely learned do not ever move somewhere with a girl unless you're married to him or someone.
Oh, it doesn't fucking matter. You can live with somebody for fucking like 2 years in a fucking crackhead apartment, then you buy him a fucking house, 3.5 bathrooms.
She's like, so I heard.
And then suddenly, like, you know what?
I know a guy.
It's
horrible.
Dude, fucking bitches, man. Like, I'm telling you, they're just so fast to break. I can't wait until later in life, all these bitches like are in the old folks home, and they're just alone because they squandered all their years that they were supposed to be setting a good relationship, like really setting it up. Now they're just gonna be fucking alone. Like, well, I YOLO'd most of my life, so now I'm alone and nobody visits me. And fucking good. Nobody should visit your fucking bitch ass. So, Corey, negative experience. Like I'm talking about like the relationship as a whole. Like, do you think of that as like a positive relationship, a negative relationship, or a learning experience?
I mean, it was a learning experience. That was like really my first real relationship that I actually cared about.
Yeah. Samesies. That's what mine was prior.
I have a question too, because we were talking about this earlier. So, when you consider that you're dating someone, because like I was talking to someone a little bit ago.
You were dating.
We never actually brought it up and said like, yeah, we're dating, we're official and all. I feel like whenever Facebook makes it official, that's when it's official. But
that's when you're in a relationship. That's not dating.
See, like, so what's the difference?
Dating is getting to know someone.
So what you were doing with that recent one, that was dating.
That
you
was dating.
You both weren't sleeping with anybody else. She stayed at your house, and when she stayed at your house and you left for work, you said that she cleaned your house.
Yeah,
that is dating.
I would say that's a relationship, not dating. Because
but
I consider dating like when I'm fucking somebody, like more than once.
But then you.
So I've like.
As soon as you start fucking someone, like after you even knew him like a couple days, you consider that dating already?
Well, no, like if I'm gonna see you like between the whore and my now girlfriend, I was dating like 3 or 4 different girls at the same time before I met my current girlfriend. Which means I was like fucking, like at least one day a week I would meet up with them. So like if I'm seeing you once a week to have sex with you, I consider we're dating if we're doing that more often. I mean, don't ever like if you ask me, are you fucking somebody else? I'm gonna tell you, yeah. Because I am.
Right, there you go. I can barely get one girl to fuck me.
As soon as I met my now girlfriend, I stopped fucking the other, like the second I met them. It was actually the night I saw you last, but I wasn't sure if it was you. Did we talk at the bar? It was St. Patty's Day. It was right before everything shut down.
No,
I saw you.
You because Corey told me you saw me, and you were like, "Does your roommate have a Mighty Ducks jersey?"
Yeah.
Because I think I saw him, and I was like,
what
yeah,
a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Don't fucking talk shit like that. No, we didn't talk at the bar.
Yeah.
Because I was pretty gone.
Yeah.
But I don't think I talked to many people.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that long, but I went back and then I met with Ashley. Everybody already knows who Ashley is, so my current girlfriend.
See, that's
Ashley.
my problem when I drink too much. I talk too much. And you
drink 24/7?
Yeah, pretty much. But no, it's just. But I always talk. That's the thing they're saying. Like I talk a lot, but when I drink and I get really trash, like I keep talking, but words aren't coming out at that point.
Yeah,
it's like Boomhauer.
Yeah, that's just, I was like, no, man. And people are like, yeah, all right, cool.
That's what I started to do. I started to get the mumbles. Corey's seen these plenty of times where, and I've done it on the podcast. I had to delete almost a whole like hour and a half episode because I just I was so drunk. We took a shot every 10 minutes because the episode was supposed to be an hour,
My God.
and it went to 3 hours, and I killed like a whole thing of Captain.
Was that our episode?
Shot?
No, you gotta call her what you're gonna call her. You can't call.
No names. No names.
What's
Voldemort.
I mean, they can go
Voldemort.
back on and see it. It's on the YouTube page.
But it could be a different girl. I mean, you know, we gotta try to cut. You know, you gotta.
You mean Tiana?
You know, TT.
Oh, there
Old
you
TT.
go. Good little TT. Nice. I like it.
All right.
Fake T.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Are you so you are you still friends with her brother?
Oh yeah.
How does that
Fake
dynamic?
T?
December, I couldn't see him. I was like, he would like. I think New Year's Eve, he showed up on the bar, and I was like, you got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hang out with him, but we're good now. We watched a couple races, and
What did he say about situation?
I don't know.
That makes
that's
sense.
He's not. He's
He
not
doesn't
an
have what you call
emotional guy.
emotions.
He
Yeah.
cares about two things in life. It's his truck and NASCAR, and that's it.
Definitely a white guy. For everyone listening, definitely a white guy.
Oh, one of the whitest white guys you'll ever meet. It's not.
Yeah, you're not lying either. Too.
So I was gonna. Recently, we've all been stuck with coronavirus, and that's. I talked about how we were
Coronavirus.
where we were the last time I saw you was at the bar before coronavirus started. Since then, we've all been wearing fucking masks. You have a beard, isn't that shit annoying?
Dude, I can't do it. Like when I'm working any job, it's just ridiculous. Like
It's just it ruined like when I'm coming here, like the mask. I don't care about wearing a mask, but it fucks my beard up, like because the
Yeah.
strings. And you look like a fucking weirdo. You look like no matter what, you look homeless if you have a beard with a fucking mask.
yeah,
Can you believe it's almost been a year now since that
has been a
shit
year.
started?
it has been.
No, at the end of March is a year.
The
When
first
everything
case.
locked down and mask and everything. It's
March-
almost been a year.
Yeah, March, St. Patty's Day was when everything
Yeah,
shut
that was
down.
like the last weekend.
Dude,
That
I
was,
just
like, the
miss
last hurrah.
like being in a club surrounded by sweaty ass people, like knocking drinks into each other. I miss all that.
You ever
shit.
like you watch TV now and it's like past episodes like syndication for TV shows where they're like hugging and stuff. I watch Family Feud. I'm like, I can't believe he's hugging that bitch. Like, get the fuck away from her.
6 feet. Where's your mask?
Yo, back the fuck up. Even though I mean we're doing this right now, but it's still like I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, back the hell up.
You're at our house every week.
Yeah, true. 6 feet though.
All right, so normally I just do one bitches be crazy, but there's two videos here, and we're gonna decide which one's
crazier.
a crazier idea of it. But
Who has crazier bitches?
All right, see, we're in a parking garage.
I gotta
Harris,
find.
Chester.
This girl looks like she has like 3 masks on.
Ooh, February 28th, 2021. This was
Got your
Recent.
back, Jack.
I just
Bitches
made
be
this
crazy.
video.
Bitches be crazy. Crazy. Bitches be crazy. Bitches be
oh,
crazy.
double face mask
Got
and
your back,
face
Jack. Bitches be crazy.
Wonder if she
She's
has,
the
like,
cure right there.
she might have a ball gag in her. Yes,
You know what the
You know
one
what
thing?
you have done? You've stolen a vaccine from somebody that needs it more than you. And now you're not going to get your second one. So that's a whole waste of time we just wasted here on this.
Come on, Doris.
And we're not even sure if they're going to press charges against you and take you to jail right now. So we're at that point right here. But just for your selfishness of stealing a vaccine. Okay, this is a trespass warning. You're hereby warned that you are not authorized, licensed, or invited to be in these premises and may be arrested if you refuse to leave or return at any time in the future. It's this building, it's our other building, it's our site. Parking garage, everything. Anything, the whole.
All right, so basically what happened here is these two younger girls dressed up as older ladies to get a vaccine.
I thought she was old.
That's what
No,
I
this
thought.
is she wore a fake like
oh, I thought
head
that
thing.
was her grandma.
That's what I thought. She looks like she's like 80.
No, both of these were pretending to be
So
an
they-
older lady.
So they can get the vaccine.
That's what
So
Ed
they
and I
get
look like
the-
in public.
Yeah.
I was saying Betty's on some deep shit right there.
But yeah, I mean that's a ballsy thing to fucking lie about.
Yeah, I don't want the
How do you get
microchips.
away- like?
Oh my god, are you one of those people that put their microchips?
Listen, there's aliens and all. They're all involved in the vaccine. They're all doing it.
Yeah, I'm not getting that vaccine.
No, I don't
Because
trust it.
why?
Because first off, it took them like 2
If they
months to
tell
make
you,
it.
if they tell you you can't go to a sporting event without getting the vaccine, you're going to be the first person in line to get it, guaranteed.
Maybe.
You would be because
To go to the
you're
Eagles
gonna,
game,
you're
yeah.
gonna want to go see the Celtics beat on the
Dude, you
Sixers.
can probably get a fake one printed out. It's probably easy.
False.
You can get false ones. Come on.
False.
My girl's I can't say what her job is. She works in healthcare, and she's about to get the second one on Tuesday. First one she didn't get sick from, but she hears everyone gets sick from the second
Yeah,
one.
the second
They
one's
say
apparently
the
the
second
one.
one you should take off the day after you get it.
Yeah, she's she'll probably wind up having to.
So, like, I don't like. Are you still required to wear a mask even after you get the vaccine?
Yeah.
Because that doesn't make any sense. You can't spread it. You can't.
Well, no, you can still spread it. I'm
no,
pretty sure
because just because you get the vaccine doesn't mean like you can still carry it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I just figured because you had the antibodies and all, like you won't get it. So how are you gonna?
Just because you have a condom on and you have AIDS doesn't mean you can go around fucking people.
Yeah.
I thought that was the point of condoms.
So you have AIDS?
No, I don't have it. I
so
do
you-
not have AIDS.
So do you wear condoms?
No.
Next question.
Anyone wear condoms here?
Listen,
no
okay.
personal questions, please.
There's a reason why there's pills now. You don't need condoms.
Pills for what?
Dick Plan
problems?
B. No, that's you. All right, we know you need those. But no, there's Plan B. There's a fucking what's the other
Good
one?
old fashioned staircase, just pushing down.
My one buddy said, "All right, everyone gets one free push." So
Yeah.
he said, "I'll push your if you get a girl pregnant and you need someone to take care of it, he will push her down the steps one time for free."
Who said that?
I would go with an escalator.
Just keep falling.
Sure.
Just a continuous like fall. You're never like on the ground, just to make sure like it's gone.
Corey, why wouldn't you get the vaccine?
Well, one, I'm scared of needles.
Okay.
And then two,
I don't like owies.
You get a lollipop at the end,
it took
though.
them like 15 years for the polio vaccine. Don't quote that, but
Yeah, but we're smarter now. I mean,
we are not.
But it came out in 2 months. I will say the Kev made a point. It's 2 months. I mean, all of a sudden, I'm not like one of those conspiracy theorists. But
Oh, I am.
I know you are.
Jesus Christ.
But like all of a sudden, the election happened. Oh, look! All of a sudden, like a week later, it felt like it was like, "Here's your vaccine."
I said that in September.
Yeah.
It all started with
They're gonna
9/11.
kick Trump
Okay.
out, Biden's going to get in. They're going to give him the vaccine, and then the country's going to go back to normal slowly, and then.
And now look, now it's starting to open up all of a sudden. It was I don't know.
I don't want it to open back up. I get to work from home. It's fucking amazing. I get paid to have sex. I'm basically a prostitute.
Nice.
I hang out with my puppy and my girl.
What do you
all
work
the time.
at? I want to try that.
Sex.
You have
Sex.com. Just go to sex.com.
you have to be able to have a woman.
No, but another thing is too. Shut up. The other thing is too. Like I'd rather just get the virus itself and get natural antibodies than just get like chemically made or like ones in a fucking facility out in Nevada somewhere or some shit like that.
Wait, what the fuck did you even just say?
I don't know.
I just tried to follow it, but I was like the balls bouncing everywhere. What the fuck did you say?
You lost me because I'm even behind you. I'm like, what the?
You
And then-
can get COVID like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's just like the flu.
No, it's not.
It's gonna be a new. It's never
So
gonna
do you
leave.
lose?
It's gonna be like the flu. It's never gonna
lose your
leave.
sense of taste and smell with the flu.
It's the 100-year purge.
That's the only difference.
Did 500,000 people die from the flu this year?
Okay, well, about 1 million people died from starvation. No one gives a shit about that.
Yeah, they do. Fucking Matt Damon goes on and shoots commercials all the time. What are you talking about?
Have you
No
seen what
shit.
Akon's
Matt Damon.
Yeah, more people die from obesity and shit than fucking coronavirus, but they're still living out burgers like with fucking donuts as buns and all.
Yeah, but
and
they,
no one
still,
gives
they
a shit.
sell salads there. You have to fucking. There's a balance to
But
shit.
what I'm saying is like everyone makes a big deal out this, and
Yeah, it is a big deal. It's a fucking pandemic.
it's bullshit.
I lost my damn job because of this.
It was
damn
the
thing.
Democrats, okay? No.
Okay, that makes total sense.
Now I drive a damn truck for a living.
All right, now, so we just saw the one side of Corona where you're stealing fucking vaccines. Now, here's another side of people that I feel like are closer to Kev.
Is this like a? Oh.
Now, she's in a store during Corona, and she doesn't have a mask on, just to set this up.
Oh, I've done this.
You didn't wear a mask?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's pulling out the panties, huh?
Nice.
So she has to put the brown on her face, right?
She's really. It smells like.
It's the pink side. Where's the no, that's the pink
That's
side.
the pink side.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? Where is this that they're showing?
Definitely a Walmart.
They're the Incredible Defining Nemo are on sale.
That's the thing you're looking at when there's a fucking crazy bitch with a fucking thong on her face?
Can she even see?
It's like something.
I mean,
It's like Bane from Batman.
Everyone just mind their own business while she puts panties on her face. It's totally fucking normal. I saw some dude walk around with a 5-gallon jug on his head as a mask. I was like, you fucking kidding me right now,
People
dude?
come to my bar all the time with no mask on.
See, I do that. I follow those rules. If I go to the gym,
Yeah, 'cause you
supermarket,
should.
yeah, I just do it. Like, just
because it's normal
deal with it,
behavior.
yeah.
Like,
I hate the people that do the nose thing. Like, it makes a fucking difference. They got the mask down here.
oh yeah.
I do that sometimes.
Mine
too.
falls off all the time because my beard,
Yeah.
the mask brings it down. But I remember years and years ago, when I first got out of the military, 2015, I was out for a hike and I saw this old Asians love to go for hikes. By the way, they're all fucking out there.
It's their thing.
Yeah, they like wear like khaki pants and like they make a day out of it.
It's like they're in the office.
Yeah, but they were wearing a mask and I was like, you know what? If this ever fucking happened to Americans, there's no fucking chance they would wear a mask because they think it has something to do with like their freedom and their pride, and they would make the biggest fucking. They make us look like fucking pussies.
Yep.
Like, dude, just do it because you're not trying to kill somebody else. It's not about you. Who gives a fuck if you die? It's not about you.
It's crazy, dude. Remember, like a couple years ago, you would always see like random like Uber driver, Asian, someone just wearing masks for no, like, what the fuck does this guy know that I don't know?
They always have them on the train.
Yeah, they always have them like on planes and all. I'm like, what do they know that we don't know?
You
And
just
now
go to
we found out.
Chinatown and they always had them on.
Yeah, it's just for no reason at all. I'm like, dude, it's like
SARS.
July. I'm like, what do you?
Anthrax.
Why do you have a mask on?
But
They knew.
so which bitch was crazier? The ones that were trying to be old ladies, or
Well, obviously the one that put her panties on her face.
You just gonna pull out your.
This was staged. This girl knew what she was doing.
Well, the thing is, though, I bet you the other two young girls were doing that for like like views on YouTube or something.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
I bet they both were.
That's what I mean. They were probably. I mean, this one. I mean, you don't know. Her name's probably Karen.
Of
Lives
course.
in the suburbs somewhere. Gets drunk off of white wine.
Would hit.
Would it? I would. Fuck. Kev would. Kev
I'd
would
fuck
bang
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd bang anything.
who's the oldest person you've ever fucked?
Oldest?
35.
35. How old are you?
30.
And 35 is the oldest you ever fucked.
He's 50. Don't let him fool you.
It would be 35.
What about you?
18.
Fuck you.
Florida.
Dude, you're gonna be thrown in jail after this shit.
Good. You won't be over on Sundays anymore.
I would say the oldest was 28. At the time when I
How
banged
old are
her.
you?
I'm 28 now, but I was 26
How old were
at
you
the
at the
time.
time?
26.
26.
Yeah, dude, I want to bang a mom. Like a mom, like an older mom.
Yeah, like
Like a
Catch Your
cougar.
Lust, 45.
Like a Lisa
Yeah.
Ann.
Cor, who's the oldest
Like a
one you
legit
fucked?
MILF.
I guess 26.
26, really?
How old were you?
27.
12.
How old are you now, Corey?
27.
27. I mean, in Vegas, women basically go out there to cheat on their husbands and shit.
Oh, Vegas.
So
is
what's
great.
the oldest for you then?
I love Vegas.
I don't know the age, but I know it was in 50s.
50s.
Yeah.
Like a nice little cougar.
Was
huh?
it good though?
I mean, yeah, but it was like in Vegas when
See,
you're.
you said the yeah, like
I got a
yeah.
thing for my buddy's mother-in-law right now.
Did you need lube?
Oh.
No, like because
one
in
are we
Vegas,
talking about?
I like basically in Vegas. I never was really in a relationship. What I would do is like what everyone does in Vegas. Like they have a hotel room, so you just go up to the hotel room, bang, and then I'm like they're going to bed. I'm like, yeah, but I'm gonna go out and drink some more. I can't do that shit at
Dude,
all
I did that
anymore,
same
though.
exact shit in Vegas too. I met this girl at the club and all. We
Did
went
you
back to
find
the
that shit a
hotel and then anyways, but yeah, we went to the hotel and then it was like 2 a.m. still and the clubs were still open. All my buddies were still down there because we went there for a bachelor party and then we just walked back and then I went back into the club. I was like, dude, that shit was great.
Yeah. Like you're just going to handle like it's like you're going up there to get like a couple beers. It's just like a quick. All right, well, see you later.
Yeah, pretty much. Dude, Vegas is awesome. What was it? I remember I went out to the dispensary there too, which was fucking beautiful. I loved it.
Dispense. What year did you go?
This was 3 years ago. I
I
think it was.
haven't been there in years, but I want to move back out there. I don't like living here.
Oh, dude, no,
I hate it
I
here.
could not
What's
live
the point
in
of being
Vegas.
cold?
I hate it here.
Like seriously, if say the British came over here and they landed on the West
Fucking
Coast,
British.
we would have never even fucking went to the East Coast because it's colder. Like they would have been like Lewis and Clark would have been going like, oh, it's getting a little cold out here. Fuck this. Like there's no reason to fucking come out here. It's too cold.
I wouldn't mind moving down south.
Oh,
Yeah, like
Georgia, Alabama.
I think Georgia would be like the spot. I'd probably somewhere.
I feel like that's really humid though.
Banks.
I'd be okay with that though.
Like I like the
'Cause my-
South, like Arizona. I would move to. I like the dry heat more.
Yeah. See, I've never been out west, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
It's fucking beautiful though. I drove home from Vegas to here, and
Drove home from Vegas.
yeah.
How long was that drive?
Well, we kind of made a trip out of it. we made it
like sightseeing and whatnot.
Yeah,
Did
like
it
we
take, like, 2
we
days?
stopped in Denver, and then we stopped in Chicago, and then we came home. So we would drive for like 16, 18 hours a day from one city to the next. I wanted to make it longer.
Yeah.
But my sister had to get back for work.
And
my
you, like-
sister came like with me, and some of my friends came with me.
Yeah.
But then she's like, I need to get back for work, so we had to rush home, which I didn't want to do. I want to fucking go out there and just fucking walk the earth, bro.
I want to see the Grand Canyon. That's like one of the biggest things
Yeah.
I want to go do.
I remember I did the Grand
Fucking hole in
Canyon.
the ground. It's not that.
Oh, it's
Are you
fucking
kidding me?
awesome. It's fucking awesome. I
It's
did
a
the Grand
giant
Canyon,
ditch.
and I remember doing the Grand Canyon, and there were these older guys who were like skin and bones. It was early in the morning, like probably like 8 or 9 o'clock. Like the sun just came up, and these dudes were running from rim to rim, like the east to the west or north to south, whatever way the direction is. They just run it, and it's a lot. My fucking legs were on fire. They were. By the way, if you're going to do it, get the walking sticks.
Really?
There were like 12-year-old kids, fucking bionic legs, just walking past with those things like that. Those walking sticks help a lot because the switchbacks, your weight's forward the whole time, and don't carry a heavy bag unless you're sleeping down there. And if you do sleep down there, make sure you fucking call ahead and reserve a spot, because if you don't, you're gonna get a ticket.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so we got tickets. Like we
Can't
got
sleep outside. I thought this was America.
that. Yeah, I thought it was the Grand Canyon. I was like, why the? I was like, I just want to sleep over there. To like, can't do that.
I can't just sleep on a rock. Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, like unless you like went off like the beaten trail, but we didn't. Beaten path.
Beaten trail, path, whatever.
Yeah, trath. That's a fucking new word.
Trath.
No big deal. So
Word of the day.
So wait, were you engaged to cousin?
Yeah. Engaged for, I think it was only 6 months. Yeah.
I was married less than a year.
Yeah. I mean, when I spoke to the family about it, they all gave me like, yeah, it's probably about time. And I'm like, I don't really think so. I didn't think so. I mean, we're living in the house with the parents and like the other sister.
How long were you guys together again at that point?
7, 8 years. Yeah, something like that. But like, she's in the healthcare industry, so she was able to get a job right away.
Yeah, that's
Me,
good.
not so much, because when you go to college, you get filled with false promises. Like, oh, you get a job. No, you won't.
College, fucking. The girl's in college right now. She's about to be done her bachelor's. Shit, I can't stop burping, but it's a lot. Like, she works night shift and then she has college work, and it's just like basically the only time we hang out is when we fuck.
That doesn't sound like a
I
bad.
know, right?
Like, that sounds like a pretty sweet deal.
No, but when
Catch
she's
it up
not,
on your day as you're doing it. How was your day? Huh?
Did you have a good day today? Yeah, how was yours?
we hang out otherwise. But she's normally doing homework or something.
Yeah.
And I'll be like editing the podcast, or I'll be doing something else.
Dude, I went to nursing school too. That shit was hard.
He was
Did you
there
pass?
for. He was there for a week.
Yeah. Well, no, it was 2 weeks.
So you didn't pass.
Nah. Well, that's when I was living in Florida. That's when shit started going wrong. So I had to leave the school, and then I just ended up not going back.
When I went through my
What a
divorce,
waste of 10 grand.
What was when I was in my last semester in my master's program? I was writing my thesis, and it fucked me up so bad. Like, I was writing about PTSD, and holy I don't think I still have PTSD. I mean, probably, but like I went through some shit, and like the psychiatrist was like, "Yo, you got some crazy PTSD, depression." I went through a lot of like suicidal thoughts. Like, holy shit, did I want to kill myself for a long time? Like, for a long time.
Yeah, I felt that way every other week when I was in school. I was like, maybe I should just stop right now and just end it.
You were there for 2 weeks, you just said.
I know.
That was
Every
a
other
joke.
week?
It was more. It was 2 years I got through, but then that's
Didn't
just
you
sucks,
say
dude. I was halfway done, and then I just never went back.
So I didn't even know what happened with you until I was on. I don't have my own social media, but for the podcast, and TT was like hanging out with people I've never seen her out with before. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
My dad
that's
was-
another situation which was a little weird.
I blocked that. Like, I don't want to be a part of that. Like, I block. Like, I don't know if you have my ex, but like, dude, cut that shit off. Like, I don't want to see it. Like, I cut like everything that could possibly relate back to my ex.
Oh, I do that. I did that off the bat.
Yeah,
Like,
you need to like cut yourself off.
but the weird
completely.
thing was, I was like, all right, cool. I'll delete everything off of social media. Oh, but I'm gonna live with your cousin. So it was like, all right, well,
That'd be a hard one. I couldn't like fathom, because the worst thing about when I broke up was like her parents and stuff were yelling at me like it was something I did. Like, all these people like I grew to trust, like they immediately like turned their back on me when I had nothing to do with it.
oh, that was the same way with me.
It was
just like a total shit show.
Like I just talked to you on the phone like 20 minutes ago. We were cool.
Yeah.
And now you're at my house screaming at me like I did something wrong.
It was a total shit show.
Yeah.
Well, it was more of like the fact of, so if if any of the friends, the mutual friends, took my side, well, not even my side, just was like talking to me about everything, they instantly was cut off from the cousin side. It was just like, oh, because I stayed at my buddy's house, him and his wife, for a couple days afterwards until I got like something situated at my dad's place. So she was even in their wedding, and then she cut them off, like cold turkey. I was like, that's really fucked up. I mean, that was my point of view, but I was like,
Not spiteful at all.
no, not spiteful at all. No.
No, dude. I'm
that's why I was
spiteful. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's why
Fuck
I was like,
them bitches.
I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm like, if that's the way you want to treat people that you've known for like 8 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty fucked up, but
Yeah.
it's
Like,
whatever.
Whenever people are like, oh, they like put like power behind getting over somebody, but it's like, dude, fuck that, get even, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
I'm always like, dude, why would? Oh, I don't even care. I'm a better person for it. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, getting
Like,
even's
you
great.
wasted all my fucking time. I was in college. I only fucked one person in college. You know how fucking annoying that is? I had sex with one person from associate's degree to master's degree.
I think I was the same way when I was in college because I was
Fucking
with the cousin.
one person. In every class I was in, there was a girl that wanted to fuck me.
Yeah.
Every single class, and I was like, we had each other's numbers on it, and they text me. I was like, I would cut it off right away. Like, yeah, I'm with my girlfriend right now, or I'm with whoever I'm with.
Yeah. I would do the same thing. You'd be like, you play hockey and you go to Newman. I'm like, yeah, but I won't play for the teams.
I went to Newman too.
Oh,
Yeah, I could have fucked a bunch of Newman girls, but oh well.
that's like the new whorehouse on the hill. You know?
Isn't that bullshit though? That as soon as you're in a relationship, then all the girls want to fuck you.
Yeah.
But then when you're out, it's like everything's just dry. Your DMs, everything, text, nothing comes through. As soon as you start dating someone, then I'm like, where the fuck were you 6 months ago?
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy now with my current relationship, but dude, I could have had so much sex.
Your body
So much
to be so
poo-tang.
much higher. That's the thing.
I
You know?
didn't even want that, but I just wanted to fuck. Like, there were so many like girls who were just like, I was like, I want to fuck you. I want to fuck you.
Well, when you hear about college, you're like, it sounds
It's
like a
one
giant
giant
party.
fuck fest. Pretty
Newman
much.
was not. Newman was.
Yeah, because you're
I don't know
spending
if your
50
experience was
grand
different to
like
mine,
for
but it was
a degree.
very dry campus. Like I felt like there was nothing really going
I didn't
on.
live on campus.
I
lived
didn't
with
either.
My ex.
I was like commuting, but still at the same time, you're like, it seems like nothing was going on. It was
Really?
like,
Yeah.
no.
Because I know Aaron, this one girl we know went to. Shouldn't say name. There's one girl I know that went there. Like she said, there's a bunch. Maybe no one liked you and just didn't
it's
invite
because
you.
it's a female.
Oh well, yeah.
When you're a female, you get invited to more places. Like a girl came in the bar the other night, and she was like, "Oh, well, the owners give me like free samples of beers."
Yeah, because you got
And,
tits.
and me and the one guy looked at each other, and we looked at the girl's boyfriend or husband, whatever he was, and we were like, "No offense, but you are a blonde female,
Yeah.
and you look good.
Yeah.
That's why you got free shit."
I love how oblivious they're like, wait,
That's
what?
what she was. She looked at us. She was like,
Twirling
"I
the hair
never
too,
thought of
what?"
that." I'm like, "You never thought like you're a good-looking blonde girl?"
She knew what she was doing.
She was.
How are you gonna play stupid? Like, you know your life's easier.
And the guy she's with, he's even looking at her, shaking her head like he knows how stupid that was. I was like,
She got dump truck too.
no dump truck.
I'm not a butt guy. Are you?
What? Yeah.
Ass or,
Oh,
ass, or, ass or
definitely.
tits.
Tits, 100%.
I'm ass guy.
Oh,
Ass.
Ass
You guys
guy.
are all ass
Definitely
guys?
Ass,
Oh,
ass
no,
guy.
no.
Why?
Oh, you're a tits guy?
Whole
yeah.
ass.
So like, why not? All right. So
I have an ass, and I've heard it's really good. I can't see it. So why would I want to fuck somebody with the same exact feature as me? Like, I don't care. I have little boobs, but I understand. But I like big boobs. No, the whore was a fucking pancake, bro. She didn't have nothing.
No,
Craters
ass
in
guy.
her face,
You
no
can
tits,
do
no
more
ass.
with an ass though than you
Nothing.
can with tits. That's why.
Oh, you're not playing with tits right then, bro.
Did you mind the no boobies though?
It annoyed me, but I gave her so many passes. That was my problem. I'd let her do things, and I just gave her such like she was like she could do anything, and I just was like, oh, it's okay.
yeah,
I was a fucking idiot because it was my first like serious relationship, and I was so in love. Like, I want to fall for that shit now. Like with my current girl, like I love her to death, but I would not fall for the same shit that the whore put me through at all.
No,
I don't know.
still do. I'm an idiot. That's why.
Like, from the outside looking in, did you see any cracks in our relationship before the breakup?
Probably a little bit of this.
Me?
What? Drinking.
no, he's talking about his
My
relationship.
my relationship.
Oh,
Your opinion.
You were
on
the
it.
outside looking
Yeah.
in. Did
Yeah.
you see cracks in the relationship at all?
No, not when we were together.
No, wait, no, me and my ex.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
hung out.
You guys were together?
No,
Is that what happened?
Everybody like there was like I didn't see any red flags at all until after the relationship. I was like, oh, I should have saw that as like, but it wasn't like something that was like, stop the car, get out of the car kind of thing. Like we never fought ever. I never like raised my voice to her, but it was probably because I was like letting her get away with so much shit.
Yeah.
Like, but I would not handle half that shit with anyone else.
See, I feel like that's where I fucked up with my first like
Florida
relationship.
girl.
No, I never like argue with her really. Like I just like because I'm a nice guy and all. I don't like to fight and do all that shit. I should have argued. Yeah, pretty much. I should have argued more. I should have yelled. I should have done that shit. But because it's healthy to yell at each other.
No, it's not healthy.
What's healthy?
I don't
about
feel
it?
like
Why do you
yelling.
think that's healthy?
You gotta yell at each other every now and then.
Constructive arguments.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're like raising your voice just to
Not like Eminem and Rihanna in 2010.
Well, no, I'm not saying beat the shit out of her like it's a boxing match, but I'm saying you gotta like argue, like express your feelings and shit like that. Like
You don't say when you say argue, there's kind of like a physical. I don't know. That's like a connotation where you're like angry and shit. But you should definitely express like, hey, you're doing this and you're fucking up.
yeah.
that's the thing I did. I got comfortable.
Yeah.
And if you
We
don't-
all get comfortable.
Yeah,
though.
but like when you get comfortable, shit just goes to the wayside, like you were saying. Like you're just like she got away with stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone.
You make excuses
Exactly.
for shit. You're like, yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing like I mean, people bring up stuff in relationships where it's like, oh, you need to do this better, and like the one thing I took from the cousin relationship was she said we never did anything together alone. It was always like someone had to be around.
Mhm.
So then I took that to heart. So like the relationship I'm in now, we do things separately because you can't always have people around you. You got to do a couple things, you know.
I had the opposite problem. I couldn't get the time alone.
Yeah.
You wanted time alone?
Oh yeah.
I felt like you always were hanging out with groups. Like I never saw you guys.
Yeah, well, there's nothing to do on a Saturday.
Well, clearly I would never see you guys alone, but but I
He's
never
in
like.
the, he's in the closet. Like, just right
Are
What are you guys
gonna be
doing?
alone or what?
always dressed as Batman.
Yeah, I always thought it was strange how you guys never really did. Like she never really came to like family things. She did, I think, once
Yeah,
for the
full teeth to come to my side, but
Yeah, I was gonna say like for Thanksgiving she only came once. I think. How long did you guys out for? Like 3 years, right?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
see, because you were always at her family events and shit like that too.
I mean, yeah, I think when I broke up with the whore, that Thanksgiving was the only time I ever saw her at a family thing. Dude, that night I was fucking real close to kill myself. I don't know if you could see it from the fucking outside, but I was like depressed as shit that night.
Why?
Because one, somebody asked where she was. And then at the moment, like, it's just hard to go through things that you did with them all the time. And then especially when someone's like, hey, where's the fucking whore? Oh, she's a whore.
Doing hoe shit, you know.
So I just had to like walk away. Like I would go outside for like a long time. Like fuck, man.
And my mom started that on Friday. She's like, "Are you still friends with Tom?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm still friends with Tom." What about still see her?
You keep
hang out
saying the
with-"
name
It's like,
TT, bro.
TT.
TT.
We can block that out later.
I always have to, but I try to. It's
Just
easier
do a
to.
chuck horn as soon as that word comes out. Like,
I just mute everything when people say people's names. I just mute it, so I'll be like, "Hey, I was talking about." And you want to understand what I said, but
Yeah.
But yeah, I can change people. I want to do like the whole. I want to have somebody on where they don't want anyone to know their identity, and I can just like
Fade the face.
yeah censor their whole face
what, like
and change
cheaters? Like that.
Well, I would just like call them like guest one, and they can be like a reoccurring
There you go.
character,
I like it.
like Wilson. Like you can come on here and say what, like you can be a fucking the president of the United States. You can be whoever the fuck you want because nobody will be able to see who you are. You can just say whatever you want. Oh man, I
Can I
remember
be
this one time-
Obama?
You can be I would have to censor a lot of you and add some pigment.
Grow me like another foot higher too and all.
Well, Joe.
Are you dating anyone now? I know you said you are. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
seeing someone for a little bit, and then of course
His
I got
left hand.
ghosted.
You got
again.
ghosted?
Yeah.
Have you ever ghosted
It's
somebody?
so fucked up. No, I don't
Valentine's
ever
Day.
do that. I don't have like.
You definitely ghosted somebody.
I
no
never
doubt.
ghosted anybody.
There wasn't a girl that you were talking to, and
No, they always end up ghosting me in the end.
Are you doing like dating apps or?
I mean, I tried. Like Bumble was the only one I actually like had like success with.
Bumble's
Like,
the fucking shit. man.
Tinder, they just never fucking responded back to me.
I
'cause-
tried Hinge the other day, and it's just
dude, Hinge is
straight-
just fat bitches
No.
and hookers.
Okay, yeah, you
Corey
said-
went through a full week. He was like, "Oh, this isn't that bad." I'm like, "Just wait."
No, it was at night.
Yeah, the first night they get you. Hinge gets you.
Yeah.
They're like,
I've
"Here's
never
all
done
the,
Hinge.
They put
here's all the good-looking
top
ones."
10 hottest girls
Yeah.
always go by first, and then just fat girls and then hookers like
Yeah.
escorts and
Yeah,
all that.
Just escorts nonstop.
There's some hot ass ones on there.
Speaking of escorts, do you know there's this place called the Pleasure Dome that's 23 minutes from our mountain house?
No.
And Kev paid $150 for a blowjob there one time.
With a condom on.
Oh,
Okay,
I'd rather
first off,
jerk off myself than I get a blowjob with a condom on.
I did never do that. It was just it was a joke. But in case I did, it might have happened.
How much was sex then?
I think it was like $400, and you got the fuck.
Wait. $400 got you sex?
Yeah.
But 150 got you a blowjob with a condom on.
Yeah.
But you didn't finish.
No, I didn't have a condom on. I never,
You told me you had a condom
no,
on.
I never had a condom. I just said I wasn't gonna finish because I was on so many fucking drugs. There's no
thought-
way I was.
He told you he never has a condom on.
Yeah,
But he
Where
told
were
me
you
with
this
the
whole time?
prostitute he had a condom on.
She wasn't a prostitute. She's a fucking stripper.
You
There's a
think you're
difference.
the only dick that was in her mouth that night?
No.
All right, then she's a prostitute.
Why do you gotta bring that up now? Now I'm gonna think about that all day.
Just a balloon
I
sucker.
want to check the pleasure there now.
Now I gotta go get checked out.
Yeah, when I was in
You haven't gotten checked out?
No, dude, nothing itches or anything. There's no weird like.
No, you know
Bubbles
what
and all,
right,
so-
well, you know what you usually do is like you get tested. What I do is I usually get tested like after every new person I sleep with.
Jesus Christ, you whore.
No, because it's just nice to know.
yeah, it's reassuring.
Exactly, because you don't know where I mean, you know where you've been, but the other person can
Okay,
say.
well, I'm also not like fucking girls from Upper Darby and shit like that with like, needles in their wrist. Like,
well, first off, where are you
listen,
getting
you
this
came from
information from?
Southwest, okay? So I expect you to get
Upper
tested.
Darby. Needles.
I remember when we were in Amsterdam. I lived in Germany at the time. Me and 3 of my buddies went to Amsterdam. And just because you talked about prostitutes and stuff, so if you don't know
it's a stripper, not a prostitute.
So-
She is every stripper is a prostitute.
Nuh-uh. How? You don't fuck them. They're not a prostitute. They're just.
Did you put
a
your dick
whore.
in her mouth?
Did you pay him for a service?
I feel like he doesn't understand what a prostitute is.
Yeah, like Corey
We need
said.
Chef on here.
Did
He
you
has a
pay?
song about
Did you
it.
pay for sexual favors?
Yeah, I did not have sexual relations with that.
I did not have sexual relations. So anyway, I was in
But
Amsterdam.
that doesn't make her a hooker, though.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
I don't think
Sexual favors for money.
The correct term
prostitution.
is stripper with benefits. Okay.
You know what? Now we got a guy in a dress. But,
You know what the hell was
but the
that?
thing is, a prostitute is a person who does sexual favors for money.
Can we Google this? Can you
That's
Google
what
the
I-
definition of prostitute?
I believe that's what he's doing. Give me a second.
Yep.
Listen,
hold on.
she was a stripper, and you just gave her extra money. She touched your dick. All right. There's a difference.
No, not really.
But she offered you sex for $450.
Yeah, I wasn't.
That's a prostitute that gives you prices for different sexual favors.
All right.
Here we go.
Prostitute, a person who engages in sexual intercourse, so far it's on his side, in exchange for pay. A person such as a writer or painter. So apparently they can be writers or painters too. Who deliberately debases his or her talents. What?
As for what?
I feel like Google doesn't know what a
Go to
prostitute.
Urban Dictionary.
That makes no sense.
Urban
All
Dictionary
right, there
has
we
the
go.
best.
A
Yeah, that's
woman-
usually
a woman who engages in sexual intercourse for
Urban-
money.
Well, that's
Whore,
like-
harlot.
Whore.
A man who engages. See, but that's the thing.
There you go. Urban Dictionary knows everything.
Oh, I want to see what watermelon sugar is. Ooh, the ghetto spread.
What?
Oh, girls who eat carrots.
What's a nice when you get when you got that sauce in
Justin, I
it.
think you got a new segment right here, bud.
All right, a female that sells her body for money.
She didn't sell her. She sold her
She
mouth.
sold her mouth.
Yeah,
that's
that's-
an organ.
That's part of her body. I got to go with Urban Dictionary wins here.
Boom.
Case
Roasted.
So the verdict is it was a hooker.
Case closed.
There you go.
Okay, so
Yeah, you got a gavel. That's
I
dope.
think you're going to have the Urban Dictionary term of the week.
I would
Oh,
like
that'd be
that.
fun.
That would be
'Cause
nice.
they got some crazy crap on there.
you know what? Let's try to find.
You could probably find like the top 10.
Let's
words.
go back to. Oh, God, I'm terrible with technology.
You ever look up pirate?
All right, let's go to with watermelon sugar is the Urban Dictionary word of the week. What the
All
fuck?
right.
Brad Pitt, huh? In 20, what the fuck?
It's 2021, and why is the actual fuck?
I don't think this is a thing.
Top definition. That's what it. I don't understand it.
Oh,
This is not a
sorry,
thing.
flop.
the definition. Of why the fuck is this still?
Oh.
What's the ghetto spread?
Yeah, go ghetto spread.
All right, ghetto spread. Goddamn
that
goldfish.
damn fish.
Ghetto spread is what you make in jail when you can't afford the ingredients for a real spread.
So it's
Well, what's a real spread?
well, you got to think.
When you
Imagine
spread a man's
shark-
butt cheeks.
Imagine, yeah, there you go. Imagine a
Toss in a
charcuterie
salad.
board. It says it right there. Ingredients: shrimp top ramen and a bag of classic Lay's.
Dude, they got that in fucking jail. That's awesome.
Ramen's
at
like
that.
one of the biggest things in jail.
I thought it was like dog food. and
You
shit
just
they
sell
ate.
your booty hole for it. You get all the
Yeah.
ramen you want.
You know, a prostitute. What a prostitute does. The one that you put your dick in.
Yeah, in their mouth. In their
Yeah, I
body.
know, but yeah.
You put it in her mouth.
Okay, but again,
That's
it
an
was.
or-
I didn't find her on the corner of the street. Okay, she was in a facility that was like housing poles and shit like that.
Housing whores. Go ahead.
No, the best part was, dude, as soon as you walk
some
into that
O's in
place,
this house.
there's a
There's
bigger
some
chick,
O's
like the
in this
biggest
house.
stripper there, and she immediately says, she's like, "You want me to suck your dick for money?" And like as soon as you walk in, I'm like, all right, let me like get settled first.
So it's
have a
definitely a
few-
whorehouse
Yeah,
then.
it's a whorehouse.
It's 23 minutes from the house.
All right, well, I have a girlfriend, so I won't be doing that. No, I would never do that.
For the record.
But when I did do that when I was single,
BYOB strip club, though.
that's not bad.
A BYO?
Yeah.
What?
But you can't get like, I don't think you can
gotta
get a
watch
taxi
your
there.
beer though, dude. People took our beers because we kept them in the
You
fridge.
can't get a DUI up there.
I think you just have to like wear a Trump hat and they'd be like, "Yeah, buddy."
DUI still exist up there. It's not like they go away. You can still get one.
You sure?
Yeah, you can get a DUI anywhere.
I don't think so.
Well, in the mountains, they just forget about it. No, there's
Yeah.
just no cops. That's why.
What do you-
You just won't get pulled over.
Thanks, Kev.
You are
Just so
something
you know.
Poconos, you won't get pulled over.
Yeah.
Don't ever try to Uber.
That should be like their.
You wait 3 hours for a fucking Uber. It's ridiculous.
You've been to the Poconos and tried to Uber before? There's probably only one
Yeah,
guy.
well, we
You
were at
tried
the,
to Uber from the whorehouse.
yeah, we're in the Pleasure Dome, and me and my one buddy, I can't say his name because he's married with kids now, but
Brock Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar. We were at the Pleasure Dome, and everybody else got an Uber, and they left me and him there because I was in the back with a
with
stripper.
him, with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, me and him both. But we both were in the back with strippers. I didn't realize he was still there. But when I came out, everyone was gone. I was like, all right, this isn't good. Where the fuck did everyone go? And then I was kind of panicking. I was drunk. I was by myself in the mountains. I had no idea. I mean, it was a strip club. It was cool. But then I see him walk out. I was like, dude, thank God you're still here. He was like, yeah, where'd everyone go? I was like, dude, I don't know. So I called an Uber. Literally, the first time I tried to do it, there's no Ubers in the area. I'm like, dude, we're like at least a 20-minute drive alone from the house. It's going to take us like 3 hours to walk. But I don't even know where we're walking to.
It's gonna be us and AC next weekend.
But then we just hung out with this one stripper for a little bit while there, and then like she was actually gonna drive us home if we couldn't get a ride. And then like 20 minutes later, I tried again. There was an Uber around in the area. I was like, all right, we're good. We can get home now. I should have told her to probably could have like got some extra shit out of it.
What do the strippers look like in
I mean,
Do you have some talent?
I would say no tens.
Burley Mountain.
I would say the hottest one was probably
The one you put your dick in?
8.5.
Was that like a what is that ranking system off of Delcos or
Yeah.
off of what?
Is it like a Pocono 8.5?
That- Oh no! If we're talking Poconos, it'd probably be a 12.
All right, so what are we talking like
Around like
city-wise?
City-wise, like an 8.5. Like they would
A city 8.5 or a Delco 8.5?
Yeah.
There's a huge difference.
Yeah. You can't, an 8.5 in Delco is like a 4 in Philly.
So I would say city-wise, it was 7 maybe, 6, 7.
That's a bold statement.
But I mean, they were cute. Like someone like there's one girl like was, but like they weren't thick. They weren't thick.
I think it's funny that you brought up like the whole Philly like the number difference because
Yeah.
have you ever been to a bar and realized you're the worst looking person there?
Yeah.
Every single day of my life. Okay?
Like, when you-
Every single
I remember
day.
I went to the city. I was there with a couple of my friends. I was like, we're easily the worst looking. Like everyone there was like 6'6",
Yeah.
fucking great hair. I was like, we're easily the worst looking people in this place.
Yeah.
To me, this I'm like a fucking gremlin walking around there. I'm like I had no reason to be here. Yeah,
Anytime you go to Philly, that's how I feel too. I'm like,
I shouldn't
well,
be
that's
here.
how you should
I
feel
should-
all the time.
I should stay in the dive bars in Delco where there's no lights.
I look good there.
Yeah, I look good in the dark.
Where I can wear my dress camouflage.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
like,
even look good in the dark, and my voice just like ruins everything. Even in the dark, my voice is it's a tragedy.
Your voice.
My whole existence.
And that's life. Is that how your comedy? You said you tried comedy before. Is that?
No,
how-
I did it for a while. I got like the worst part was I started finally picking up. I got a couple paid gigs, and I was out there and all like doing work, and then the COVID happened, and everything just shut the hell down. And I haven't done it. So I want to get back in there. I'm waiting for like clubs to open back up and shit.
Were you like a storytelling kind of comedian?
It was a mix. Like some I had stories, some I just rambled on about stupid shit and just kept on going with it and all. And I mean, I literally had like 2 notebooks full of shit I've written down and all.
I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to do stand up.
Dude, the first time I went up, it was the most nerve-wracking shit I've ever. Dude, I'm literally staring at the ground, like pacing back and forth. I look like a crackhead, like scratching my
What
neck.
were people
Arms
say?
are heavy.
Did you, like what were you like what were people's like reaction to you doing it and how long did you last?
Ha!
Like,
Like is your sex lasting longer than your first time on stage?
wow. Good question.
well, I only did 5 minutes,
So less time than sex.
no. I
More
actually
time than
did pretty
sex?
well my first time, surprisingly, but
With
But,
sex or stand
That's
up?
what I was confused about. We're talking about.
both, yeah. But no, sex was longer, thank God. That wouldn't have been bad, but See, when I first started doing it, I would go to open mics. And open mics, you only get 5 minutes when you go up there. So my first time, like I said, I was a nervous wreck looking down. Like, I couldn't focus. Like, I was just scared shit. Like, my heart was beating, all that. And then by the time I was, like, getting paid gigs and all that, dude, I was loving it. It was, like, one of the best experiences ever. Being able to, like, I'm looking people, like, talking to directly people in the audience and stuff like that. Like, and when you get to that moment where like as soon as you get that first laugh off a joke, dude, it's easy as shit after that because you get that instant like confidence boost. So then you just keep rolling with it, keep going, and then my first gig was 15 minutes, and when I first started, I was a little nervous, but as soon as people started laughing, I kept them going, and before I knew it, I was like getting told to get off the stage.
Did you ever open for somebody that we would know? Like anyone?
No big names yet. That's what I'm working. I'm working for that Netflix special.
Oh, Jesus. What was? I mean, if I were to ask you, I'm not a comedian, but I listen to like comedian podcasts. If I were to ask you to tell a joke, would it fall flat here just because it's not the right environment?
I mean, I could try it if you want.
Like,
but...
how would that? Were you said you did a lot of crowd work?
Yeah, well, I did crowd work too, and not a lot of it, but like I'll ask like random people, like
make fun of all three of us, singular. Like make fun of Corey, make fun of Ed, then make fun of me. Like, just a real quick joke.
Me first. All right.
I always have to look at him.
Just a real quick joke.
I had to talk about gray balls over here.
All right,
first.
let's go.
All right, so like just roasting and all.
Yeah, just give a couple jokes you would make about him.
Well,
and his
first of
life.
all, he just looks like a disappointment. He looks kind of like scratchy and like homeless and.
I think he was going for scraggly.
Scraggly.
Yeah. He's not good with words.
Yeah, not a good thing.
No, see, like I already had like all these dreams. I'm trying to get into the moment of it. It doesn't work.
Get Corey. Get
Corey. Come on, Mr. Camouflage.
No, I can't make fun of Corey. I love Corey too much.
Make fun of me. You don't even know me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kind of look like a knockoff Bird Kirschin or whatever the fuck his name is.
Steal a joke that was already said.
Yeah. He kind of said that before we kicked off here.
Oh, did he? I didn't hear that.
I said how I did a podcast and someone thought I was. Actually, they thought I was Tom Segura.
If anything, he looks like a knockoff version of John Travolta with a beard.
Hey, not complaining at all.
No, that was stupid.
I gave the man a compliment.
Yeah, thank you. I remember when I first got home out of the military and I actually had muscle. I was stone cold for Halloween one year, and we were taking a piss next to each other. Yeah, and he goes, Justin. I go, Corey? Taking a piss, and he's like, ah!
Fucking hammered.
Fucking. When you're dressed as stone cold, nobody wants to drink with you. Everybody wants to drink with you. I mean,
and you're probably not paying for one beer the whole night.
Oh, I was the hottest girl in the bar. I mean by that I was the biggest celebrity and everyone wanted to buy me a drink, a shot, shower beer on me. I would walk 2 feet. Every time I took 2 steps, somebody would smash their beer into mine and just fucking cover me in beer. I was drunk within the hour.
You felt like the good-looking person in Philly.
Oh, I felt like queen.
How did that feel? That must have felt nice.
Oh, I mean, when I had muscles and stuff, I kind of did resemble him a little bit. Now I just.
So I didn't know he came back from. Where were you in? Not California.
Vegas.
Vegas. So he was stationed in Vegas for a couple years, and that was the first time I was like first 21, first Halloween out of Barnaby's, and I'm taking a piss, and I look over, I was like, Justin, when the hell did you get back here?
Nice dick there.
Wow, it's real strong.
Nice dick. Welcome back.
God,
So,
I miss Barnaby's.
Yeah, dude, Barnaby's was good. I like their, they have the best cheesesteak egg rolls.
You guys talk so much shit on Barnaby's all the time.
Barnaby's, when it was Barnaby's, was good. Now it's Ridley House, and they try to.
It's not bad.
They try to classy it up. You don't classy things.
It tastes like shit, and it's so expensive.
Why do you?
No, I call it Barnaby's a bougie Barnaby's.
Yeah,
it's Barnaby's with a makeover.
But
pretty much.
you're on McDade Boulevard in the heart of Delco, and you're trying to.
Well, that's what they did at Lion's Head. When they made it Santino's, they tried to make it bougie, bringing an older crowd and all. I'm like, dude, you're going to lose so much money.
Barnaby's is Barnaby's. Like Justin said, it's just the cheesesteak egg rolls.
$2.50 Samuel Adams on Friday nights.
$2 land sharks on Mondays.
Oh, shit, that's good. No, their cheesesteak egg rolls were
They were good
amazing.
before they changed.
Yeah, they fucked it up.
They're the best cheesesteak egg rolls
Dude, it's
around.
pretty much the same menu, but they added $5 to everything.
No, you know who makes good cheesesteak egg rolls? His aunt. His aunt makes good ones.
Which one?
The cousin's mom.
Oh, I don't know that side.
No,
I don't think.
They
Dude,
were fantastic.
by the way, what's up with Fridays? Cornerstone Pizza every fucking Friday you post.
Oh, see, I told you guys I have a
Yeah,
following.
you were getting a following on that.
People love my buffalo chicken steaks with bacon from Cornerstone Pizza.
With bacon!
Shout out to Cornerstone.
Yeah,
You gotta
could have
throw the
sponsored us.
bacon on there.
Bro, I just had buffalo chicken. Coco's has my favorite buffalo chicken cheesesteak.
Do they chop it or is it sliced?
Chopped.
Yeah.
No,
You
I don't
gotta
fuck
get
with
it.
anything sliced.
No. You ever cheesesteaks? Where's
they
your
mix
go-to
the cheese
cheesesteak
in?
place?
Around here,
I mean, so you're a chopped cheesesteak guy. I take it then, right?
Yeah.
All right, then yeah. What's your go-to?
so it's more unassuming than you would think, but it's better. It's unassuming, but it's better than you think. Nifty 50s, Whiz Wit with bacon is fucking off the charts good.
And you're talking about their cheesesteak.
The cheesesteak. Yeah, try it.
Nifty
I'm telling you.
50s.
I never thought it would be good. It's
I don't
fucking
know.
amazing.
I don't know if you know these two places, but Michael's. Do you know them? Michael's Sandwich Shop.
Yeah.
store.
They have
Fucking
it's too much
amazing.
meat.
What?
Is that the one right next to the VFW?
On Fairview.
No, I think you're talking about what is that? Anna?
No, Anna's is good as shit.
Anna's
Anna,
has,
yeah.
it's too much meat.
No,
you
you-
need the
no.
proportionality to be correct.
Anna's-
You gotta
Anna's
ask
stacks
for
them.
you gotta ask
too
for
much.
extra cheese though. That's why.
That's like saying
Every
Leo's
time-
has a great cheesesteak on Chester Pike, dude. Their sandwiches are
Who?
like Leo's
Oh.
on Chester Pike down like by Collingdale.
Yeah.
Dude, their cheesesteaks like they're just massive because there's too much. I agree with Justin. You
But
need
that's
the right
why you
ratio.
order when you see that
Nifty
you
does it
order
perfect.
extra
Nifty's
cheese
does
and
it
then mix
See,
it out.
anytime I go to Nifty 50s, I never think of cheesesteak.
I don't eat like if I go somewhere and they have lunch all day, I don't even fuck with breakfast. Leave that shit in the past. I'm fucking here for a real meal. I mean a hoagie or something. Right now I'm on Weight Watchers. Not today. This is the past week I've been off, but I lost like 20 pounds if you haven't noticed. Thank you for the compliments. But
You look good.
thank you. You look like no. I'm kidding.
No, trust me, I know. I'm like at that awkward fat
Dude, look
stage
at all the
right
gray
now.
hairs coming in
Stop.
too and all.
I know. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. Relax.
Dude,
And
where
this is
do you go
going-
for a beard trim?
He's going homeless to Harbor tomorrow.
Usually, so I used to go to TT to get my hair cut and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's been kind of like that's nixed, not
Yeah.
doing that.
Exactly.
So this has been growing out since like beginning of quarantine.
Whip it out. Let us.
I was gonna say yeah. Let's see the man.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
This is quarantine. You have not cut your hair,
Look at
have
that.
not
Oh
cut it
my
since
god. Look
quarantine.
at that.
bro.
Like this is bad.
Bro.
So in the hockey world,
You look like you
looks like
design.
Kensington.
No, like he designs computers.
so we call
Take
this
me
in the
to your
hockey world.
later.
He looks like he's registered.
In the hockey world, we call this lettuce. And the thing is, like in the back, it kind of flows out. It looks good, but then the top of it just looks like shit.
It looks like somebody cut your bangs with a bowl.
No.
You look like you're not allowed like near Chuck E. Cheese.
So now I had to get a new guy to cut my hair,
Yeah.
and his buddy Ray's a barber, so
yeah, I got a guy.
he's got a guy.
Is he good with beards? Because I really
No,
I
no,
need a
trust
beard
me,
guy.
yeah.
Tomorrow I'm
I
getting,
got you.
I need a beard guy because
Dude.
it's so hard to find somebody that's good with beards.
Well, he went to school for like doing hair and all that, so he always comes by my because his place he works at expensive as shit. It's $40 just to sit in the chair.
no, fuck you.
Yeah, so he just comes over.
That's
I
not
pay
even
him
for the
cash,
haircut.
and he dude, he does great work though.
Like I'll cut my own hair, but the beard.
The beard
I
is my
need
problem,
somebody.
too.
Like,
So-
I cut my hair bald. I've been
Dude,
doing this since
The
forever.
best part is going to a barber shop. Like I used to go to the Razor's Edge. You ever heard of that in Brookhaven? Dude, the one guy Ed, my favorite barber I ever had.
I've only had
name.
one person that can cut my beard right.
The craziest part is the guy had no hair, but he was so great with hair. Makes no sense.
Would
You
you
ever
have
notice
something
when you-
against people with no hair?
What?
You got a thing against people with bald?
No, I'm just saying.
The fuck are you trying to say?
What, you bald?
Half our
I just
friends are
told you I
bald.
was bald.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think we've ever had a podcast where nobody or everybody had a hat on. Everybody here has a hat on.
I never not wear a hat.
Big hat group.
Yeah,
Big hat guy.
I always wear a hat. Every time I go out, I have
So
a hat.
he
Shout
recently
out beer
got
season.
he recently got a haircut. I think he did it himself. He looked like Special Jack from Tropic Thunder.
Bullshit, my hair was not bad.
No, he had. You ever see Tropic Thunder?
Of course I have.
So Special Jack
Yeah.
looked like him.
I saw him in the gym. He looked like an Amish kid playing basketball.
He had like the
Wait,
bowl.
who
It's
cut
not-
your
it's not
hair?
bad. It's not
Is this the
bad.
guy you're saying I should go get my hair cut by?
No.
It's
So
not, it's not that bad. Like, dude, he can like.
he looks like
he can,
Special
like-
Jack for
well,
Tropic
I need
Thunder.
another cut now, but it's not that bad.
The special word fits because they called him Special K at Barnaby's.
Why do you gotta bring that shit up? Listen, for the longest time, like they would call me. I thought it was like because the drug Special K because I was always high when I went into work.
Yeah.
Ketamine.
And yeah,
I hope this goes out to where he works now.
But
Shout out Fastenal.
But then I was like, they're like, are you sure it's not because they thought you were like retarded or something? I was like, no, I don't think about that. I was like, I don't want to think it's like that. It's just because they thought I was on drugs all the time.
He told me that. He was like, yeah, they used to call me Special K. I'm like,
No.
so you were like,
You guys found out because we
stupid?
went to the bar, and the one bartender I knew when I used to work at Barnaby's back in the day, he was like, oh, Special K. And they're like, what did he just call you? I'm like, nothing. And then he kept on bringing it up. I'm like, dude, can you just shut the fuck up? Please don't tell them this name. I was like, I don't need them knowing this.
When I heard Special K, I was like, man, you are stupid. But 2 O's. It's horrible. But no, I mean, we used to work together. You weren't that stupid back then.
And you're an asshole.
I know. I've always been an asshole.
I still remember when you fucking fell right on your ass. That's still the funniest thing ever.
What do you got,
Dude
Justin?
was walking out from the bag and just slipped and fell.
So how we were all talking about how, Corey, you're the only person here. Wait, were you engaged before?
No, thank God, no.
Okay, so we're the only fucking idiots, huh?
Yeah, we're the idiots that spend money on rings. That...
Did
you get yours
Corey,
back?
to not being idiots.
You didn't know. You never got yours back.
No.
So do you have any idea what she did with it?
I know the next day I still talk to who was her best friend, but not anymore.
I know a guy who can get it back.
She's been on the show a couple times. The next day the same day she left, she was calling her to find out how to pawn her ring. Same fucking day.
Fuck out of here.
That is
Fucking
fucked
evil, bro. And when by the way, when she first moved out, like one day she was like, I needed like a break. She didn't go to her mom's house. She didn't go to her friend's house because she couldn't tell anyone because she was a fucking fraud, bro.
Yeah.
She didn't have any friends. She didn't have shit before me. Nothing. Where did she go? Corey, I think you know. Do you know the answer to that?
No.
She went to the neighbor's house who just had a baby.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
The neighbor's house who didn't even know who she was.
And they let her in?
They let her in because they thought they were trying to help my marriage.
So they let her in for just to stay?
For a couple days. She was there for a couple days.
Really?
Yeah. And
What a hoe.
that's talk about fucking with somebody's head. Like you see, your at the time wife's card right there.
Yeah.
She's right there, but she won't answer your calls. She won't talk to you. You have no idea why.
Yeah.
Like when she was first talking about leaving, she's like, I want to go traveling or something. I was like, I bought us a trip to Vegas that fucking second. Like I got off the phone, I was like, I'll buy us a trip to Vegas because we talked about going there a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I bought them, and then I was like, "Hey, I bought tickets to Vegas." She's like, "Oh, okay, cool." Like it didn't even register.
Like you said, dead behind the eyes.
Yeah, and then she came home. She was showering. I was like, "Hey, so do you want to go to Vegas?" She goes, "No, not really." So I was like, "All right, I'm canceling, and I'm losing like hundreds of dollars." By the way, she goes, "Okay," like nothing.
Isn't that crazy though? How like you can be so in love with someone
And then
and
just
everything,
switch.
and then all of a sudden it's just dead.
Like I said,
Like
they know about it ahead of time, and they work on distancing themselves.
It's like, but people were
because they need to make sure that they can survive without you. Once they know that they can, that's it. It hits them like you said, like a switch. Once that switch goes off in their head, like, oh, I could do this without you.
See, the thing I gotta learn too is just like ignore. Like apparently, if you ignore it, it works better, and I still haven't learned that yet.
What do you mean? What do
Yeah,
you
ignore what?
Like the more you try, apparently, the worse it is. Like if you try too hard, it never works.
I'll go with that.
You know what I mean?
Women don't even fucking know what the fuck they want at all. You can give them. I gave her a fucking house, a car. When I met her, she was living on a queen size mattress with a full size box spring underneath it. She didn't even have a fucking real bed in her parents' house. Working at the dollar store. Got her a car, a house, a good
Dollar
job.
General hoe.
So to piggyback off of your thing, my uncle literally just got married like about a year or so, like a little over 2 years ago. He gave his wife anything he needed, so anything she needed. So he bought a shore house down like right off of Rehoboth in like a gated community, brand new 2-car garage, looks like a mansion. Bought her a brand new Subaru like Forester SUV. Paid off. Everything's paid off. All she had to do was just take care of the house and make sure, like, when he retired from working for the city, he'd move down there full time. And she fucked it up. So what he did was he hired like a PI and he had them watch the house. And apparently there was a different guy going in and out the house like every other day. And I'm like, see, you had everything. You were handed a house, a brand new car. You didn't have to work a day.
I'm about to see Pro marry me.
You didn't have to work. Like she didn't have to work a day in her life. And she was a nurse. So she stopped being a nurse to take care of the child who has autism. And my uncle treats him like it's his own child. So he was like, all you have to do is take care of the kid and you're good. Everything's paid for. Bills are paid for. He even gave her kind of like an allowance. Like, this is the amount of money you have every month, every week, and I'll give you this. Fucked it up.
See, I think men we're still holding up our end of the bargain where we're still the providers, but they're not going with what has been, for a long time. I'm not saying it's correct. They're supposed to be the nurturers and the carers, but
that's how I still try to do it though. Like I
still
want to be the one that makes the money, that provides,
I don't
does
give
everything.
I want to be a stay-at-home dad now, honestly.
I want to ask you that
Like,
too.
if you guys want to start cheating, doing all that shit that guys back in the 50s did, all right, well, I'm staying at home with the fucking kids.
If you give me the option of being a stay-at-home dad, I will take
Would
that.
you do it?
I will take that.
I couldn't do it.
My girl guaranteed is going to make more money than me. I have a
couldn't do it.
She works in the healthcare field. She's guaranteed to get a raise every year.
Yeah.
She's fucking good. I mean, I want to work too. I don't want to be a burden on anybody.
Yeah. That's how I feel. That's why I just feel like I'm a burden the whole time.
But I'd be a better dad than I would be at any job.
Yeah. If you told me, like, the girl I'm dating right now, she would make 10 times more money probably than I would.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, if you want to be a director or whatever you're doing, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, and if we do succeed down the line and we have kids or something, boom, I'll stay at home.
It's trying to be a trophy wife.
I will cook. I will clean the shit out of the house.
No, you can't cook though.
I could cook. I could clean.
Cook.
Man,
what the fuck do you clean? What do you mean you clean?
We just clean Friday.
I cook, I clean.
Once a year?
No.
Once a season.
Once a season.
Corey, do you cook or clean?
Ed cooks and then I clean.
Yeah.
Like the dish. I mean the house.
No, he does. He does.
Ed does like the kitchen, I do like the bathroom.
Yeah. So he gets the shitty end of the job.
They got a healthy relationship.
We definitely are scumbags, and like we like stretched it out for like a month and a half. And they were like, oh, it's probably time to clean up a little bit.
Yeah.
The shit growing on the toilet. I think we should clean this.
Stop. You're over the house every week.
Yeah.
You eat free. You're
free by the bathroom more than we do.
Yeah.
I have a small bladder. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, that's what you want to call it.
A bladder, is that what they're calling it nowadays? I gotta take a piss real fast, and I want to get into Marry, Fuck, Kill.
Done.
Oh, there we go.
I'm all right with that.
I just want to say how much I hate you right now. So we got free time.
Hey, this is okay.
What are you making tonight? Are you gonna make dinner?
No,
we have nothing, and
Dude.
I have just been.
I told you I would have made dinner.
We're just gonna stop at KFC on the way home.
All right, I'll do that.
Because you know what the thing is, we have nothing taken out. Literally, my fridge is full of Labatt Blue and Labatt Blue.
Everything's in the freezer.
Yes, everything's in the freezer.
Damn.
Well, I'm so sorry, not getting. I mean, if you want to, I have a family-sized thing of chicken enchiladas in the freezer. I could throw those in the oven.
I want the famous bowl next week for my birthday.
You guys want to get Hooters?
Yo, that's not a bad idea.
If that's a thing,
dude, wings and titties. What can be better than that?
Titties and bear.
Those titties.
Dude, I haven't been to a Hooters in forever.
I think it closed. Maybe.
I went to the first
Are you
ever.
talking about the Conquerville one? Yeah, they closed.
Dude, I went to the first ever one in Florida. The first ever Hooters. Yeah.
Clearwater.
Was not that impressed.
I'm really surprised.
Hooters sucks, but I love
3 out of 4.
Hooters
of us
isn't
are
bad.
ass
I mean, the
guys.
boneless wings aren't bad.
I mean, no, wait, we're 2 and 2, right? 2 ass, 2 titties.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because you said your
Justin,
titties, right?
Justin and Corey are titty guys. We're the ass guys.
I really don't get the ass thing, but I mean,
I'm in the same
to
way.
each their own. But I don't get it. Like,
Oh yeah, I have a quick question before we do the next.
No.
All right. Just shut the fuck up over there.
all right, I'm gonna turn this mic down.
Because I was asking these guys over here. So if you had an option, right, with your wife to have a threesome with another girl, but then you had to do another threesome with a dude, would you do it?
No.
No.
I want to share in the first. Like, I want to share at all. I have no interest in sharing.
The girl will know what to do with your girl more than you would.
Yeah, probably.
She knows where to hit.
Well, that's every girl.
I had a couple on the other weekend who said that they had a threesome, and they just were laughing the whole time because it was just
Funny.
weird. Yeah.
What about swingers? Would you ever? Like,
No,
fucking weird, man.
no, I could not do.
So,
how I don't even know how that's a thing.
the bar I work at, I think there's a swinger, like a couple that swing, and they've been trying to I think, speculation.
Is the woman hot?
She's like a 50-year-old mom, but she's not like.
But is she hot?
Delco probably like 6, which would make her like a Philly
Did
4.
you die?
That's a Philly -2.
You said a Delco 8 was a 7 in Philly. That's totally false.
No, I said the mounds.
Yeah,
for
like,
the mounds.
If I went up to Penn State and somehow lucked into a threesome, that'd be great. But there ain't no way in hell I'm swinging, like letting some other dude fuck my girl.
Nope,
is the
not even
wildest shit in
touching.
the world.
Don't even fucking touch her.
No.
Like, no interest.
I don't even think I could do another girl.
Do you know what's wilder than that? At least you get to fuck the other guy's girl, but that cuckold shit.
But what if the guy was ugly as shit
No.
and the girl was hot as hell? Would you still do it?
No.
Nobody's touching. That's my shit.
That's your girl.
But even if you know she would be severely disappointed.
No. Either way, it's always going to be a no.
No, I mean I
Absolutely
wouldn't
not.
do it either, but I'm just.
I feel like you'd be a yes
No,
because
I
you're
could
asking
not
all these
swing.
you
questions.
just had this look in your eye.
Yeah.
That's my toy. Nobody fucking plays with my toy. Like, get
Don't
the fuck
put-
out of here.
Don't put your dick in my toy.
Like, back the fuck up.
No,
Yeah, I can never do that.
No, that's horrible.
All right, so what's gonna happen is you guys have all heard of Marry Fuck Kill before, right?
Of course.
Kindergarten game where we all played. Where I'm gonna show you guys.
Kindergarten. Wait, what?
Never did
play
that.
that kindergarten?
Never
We're
did
all-
that in kindergarten.
We were all
No, I was
fucking.
playing with like Legos.
We're all
shit.
fucking Kev's mom and kindergarten. No, so
Hey,
back
she's a nice lady.
a schoolyard game we all played back in the day, where I'm gonna show 3 videos. At the end of the 3 videos, we're all gonna decide who we would rather fuck, who we would marry, and then who we would kill.
Looking like a dude.
And
I know. Wait, is it the dude? Or...
they're all gonna be dudes, by the way, just so you know. But look at that dress.
We're alive and out of control. We're alive and out of control.
I like his
Let's
baptism
get
outfit.
out of control.
Oh, he's definitely a freak.
We'll definitely be the female. I'll tell you, you won't have to get fucked. You'll be fucked.
See, that's the valid point.
Is that Kensington?
Oh no, that's so cute.
It's Kev before he went to rehab in Florida.
False. False accusation.
Is that Philly? Or is that New York?
Nah, that's
I think it
definitely
might be in New York.
Now you.
Did she play through the headphones? I don't know what happened. I don't know how to change it back.
You are a great dancer. You have your dancing shoes on. She's a dancer. I know because my third eye says yes.
Doing all this backtrack right
He's got some clean white socks for somebody who's homeless.
High-rise socks too.
Bring
Those New Balances?
poetry of light into action.
You think it's just a dad who cut one too many lawns?
Finally lost his shit.
lost it.
Put on a nice
He
dress.
couldn't get the hedges right.
Looks like a
The
dad.
grill wouldn't start. He couldn't do it.
Methamphetamines and all the drugs.
It's like meth Jesus.
All right.
So he's not bad, right? I mean, he's gonna wear the dress.
Well,
so
like
you're,
you said, he wouldn't be the one fucking you.
yeah. So you're definitely gonna be the one
So
fucking.
you're the top.
Yeah, definitely the top.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. Try holding that guy down. Jesus Christ.
We had some,
It's like riding a wild bull.
dude, we
He's
had
a-
some Kimbo Slice looking motherfucker.
He's a
He's a
swerver. By the way, this video I found looks a lot like Corey.
Is it Corey?
I'm fucking high right now. I can't say the letter. And
Oh, yeah, he's
the
dead.
letter anymore. The one with the circle and the fish hook at the bottom. I can't say the letter no more, dog. Like if you normally would say like living and
Don't do
breathing,
drugs, kids.
the one at the come at the end of that with the circle with the fish hook, the letter. Fuck, you know, A B C D E F E.
That was me going to sleep
Fuck.
last night.
No, that looks a lot like you, Corey. that guy looks.
I would have worn my other
Facial
hat.
hair and all. So, all right.
Yeah,
well,
he's definitely dying.
I mean, I like when people speak too soon. That's always my favorite
Oh,
thing.
here we go.
Now, I think you may have seen this guy before. This guy's this is probably the only person that you have seen before. If you have, it's a pretty famous video.
okay.
White guys, I'm in love with your farts. I'm in love with white guys' 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 farts. I'm in love with smelling white guys' farts.
Nope.
I'm in love with
This guy's
smelling
famous.
white guys' farts.
on
I'm
top
in
right
love
now.
with smelling white guys' farts. I'm in love with smelling white guys' farts. I'm in love with smelling white guys' farts. I'm in love with smelling white guys' farts.
He's gonna love
I'm in
Kev.
love with smelling white guys' farts. I'm in love with smelling white guys' farts. I'm in love with smelling
Wonder
white
what he
guys'
thinks
farts.
about white
I'm in
guys'
love with
farts.
smelling white guys' farts.
Say what you will, the man knows what he wants.
Okay.
All right,
I'm marrying the dude in the hat.
good looking guy, huh?
I'm killing the
He's a big hat guy.
fart smeller because that's like a toe person. I don't trust anybody that likes toes or
No,
farts.
I would marry the guy who
And I'm
loves
fucking the
white
crazy
guy.
guy.
Hold on. Oh, we gotta get Corey's marry, fuck, kill. All right, so who's your marry, who's your fuck, who's your kill?
So I'm married to dude in the green hacks. He looks like we probably have a good Friday night together. And then
You know, all right.
yeah, I'm gonna kill the guy that likes the farts because that's with the toe stuff. That's just weird. Farts and toes are weird. And that guy, he's probably a good fuck. Just look at him.
So you're just fucking the dress.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, Kev, you were very vocal about this.
I'm killing Mr. Meth Man in the fucking corner there. I'll marry the fart guy because he knows what he wants. He's straight up about it. And then I'll fuck Dress Dude.
You can't fuck him. I'm fucking him.
So
This is a busy butthole.
Fight you for it.
This is a busy
it
hole.
is a busy. So
Adrian,
you know
check
what?
over there.
I would probably marry the dude looks like he's about to die,
This guy?
Yeah, that
the
guy.
meth guy.
Yeah, the meth guy. I'd marry the meth guy because I mean,
no, he's gonna sober up eventually, and he's gonna want to fuck you.
Either he's gonna sober up or he's gonna die in a minute. You don't know.
I feel like he's gonna be the one to fuck you. Though.
And then I'd keep the fuck train going on the guy with the dress.
He's getting a train.
At least he has a dress. So
Yeah.
if you gotta fuck him.
I mean, I back like Justin said, you're not getting fucked by him.
All right,
you know?
so, yeah, okay.
And then I'd kill the fart guy because it's a fart guy.
All right, so I think this guy, when he sobers up, he's gonna want to fuck you. Like he's not the one that's gonna lay down.
It's gonna take him.
He's got a flat brim on.
Do you think he's just gonna like come off that high and just be like, "That's it"? I need to
Or he's gonna be high and he's gonna have a rock hard dick that's gonna take a while to come on. I don't do drugs, but I've heard that it takes a while to come on drugs.
Because if you marry someone, that doesn't mean that you're fucking.
No, it definitely means you're.
Doesn't no, it
No,
doesn't.
it definitely means you're fucking. I'll go with my marriage once a month.
Can I just point out when you smoke and then fuck, nothing ever beats that.
Yeah.
It is the best experience.
Smoke what?
Smoke weed.
Crack?
When you smoke, no, not crack.
All right, well, I'm going with Kill and Corey look like. One, because he looks like my cousin. Two, because I think he's going to try to fuck me.
Okay.
If all I had to do is fart to get this guy off, I feel like a lifetime of getting this guy off with just a fart is not that bad. So I'm
God,
gonna
I
marry
get
him.
him off so many times a day. Think about that.
And that's all you really got to do. Like he's jerking his dick while you're farting in his face. That's
What
all
do
you
you
got to do.
fart in his mouth or something?
Whatever
said
he
likes
wants.
to smell them.
I would make so much more chili.
And then I'm fucking the dress. I mean
So
that dress is just
everyone's fucking the dress.
that
guy.
dress is just torn apart right now.
I mean, yeah, exactly. It's torn apart, so it looks like he's already been,
Such loose butthole.
That's some loose butthole right there.
God, that's a.
I mean, we all agreed on the fucking though. We all want to fuck the guy in the dress.
I mean, that's the only one that I think you would. I mean, you can't really give an explanation for the other two.
Nah, I mean, the one guy, like, looks dead already, so that'd be like fucking a corpse. That'd be weird. And then the other guy, I
But
don't
are
know.
you marrying him? Were you marrying him?
No, I killed him.
Oh,
No, I killed the crackhead.
Yeah, we both.
yeah.
Oh, we agreed on the killing.
Yeah,
of him.
yeah.
So you guys agreed? You two agreed on your whole spiel?
Yeah, I guess we're getting married, bro.
And there we go.
All right, well,
We're marrying Fart Guy.
No, Fart Guy's not terrible.
Gonna get married.
Now, all right, Corey, are you completely turned off of relationships right now? Like, how? It's been what, like 4 months or something since TT?
I guess December.
Months. So 3 months.
3 months.
How? What's your like headspace? Like, what is your head like right now? With
Just nothing.
Trying to be a man whore, or are you trying to like get into relationships?
it took me a while to like be able to like. Honestly, like the first time I tried to have sex with somebody, I couldn't even do it.
Oh, I was a man whore after the.
I'm telling you, the first time I couldn't even be like a hard one. I was like so depressed. I was like, I can't. I was like, I'm like not turned on, but I'm still thinking about my ex. Like it just didn't work. Luckily, if I would have met my girlfriend like 2 or 3 months earlier, like I would have like kicked her to the curb. Luckily, I found her later when I got it going again. You got to go through a few. Young girls are easy in and outs because they're not really looking for anything serious.
Oh yeah.
How'd you find them?
Bumble, dating websites. I remember the one girl.
See, I got no time for that shit.
I'll tell you, it's worth it when you have a lot of sex.
Nowadays, I mean, you can use Facebook as basically like a dating website anymore, really.
I don't have any of my own social. My only social media I have is for the podcast.
If you think about it, if you just slide into someone's DMs on Facebook or Instagram, boom, you're in.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened with my ex, the whore.
Oh, that's what happened with mine.
Because so she had a Facebook and the password was saved to my account.
Oh.
So I would go on like periodically, maybe once a week. Every time I went on, like she's one of those people that wanted thousands of friends.
Yeah.
And it was always like her notification was always 10 guys accepted your friend request. So she was the one adding guys.
Sending them out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she was the more guilty one.
Oh, yeah. She's definitely a piece of shit.
No, see, mine was, she told me, like, oh, there was nothing to worry about the guy. There was nothing happening. The following week, after.
But don't lock it. Can you open that still? Open it. All right, cool. Corey locked it from the outside. And
so the following week after me and the cousin broke up, it was like, oh, well, don't worry. Nothing's going to happen. I go to the gym, the same gym that they go to, and there they are, just walking out, like, hanging out. I'm like, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't, it's just stupid. I mean, that's why I go back to the whole Facebook as, like, a dating website.
Social media is the worst thing that ever happened.
Because it's just DMing people.
I fucking hate it.
Dude, I suck at DMing. Like,
What's your go-to line on, like, say your
hey?
Like
I heard you like puppy gifts. We got puppy gifts.
Tinder. Like, what's your go-to Tinder line?
Well, it depends. Like,
Did you ever get rid of the photo of you holding a kid as your go-to profile picture on Tinder?
Yeah, I did get rid of that, but I feel like that would be good. Like
They
bitches
think you have
bitches love guys with a kid. They're like he's nurturing.
No,
His
go
dick-
with a dog.
His dick.
False.
Dogs are
Dog-
always
I
positive.
had plenty of dog ones, but
No, but your main picture on Tinder, the last time we went through your shit, was a picture of you and a
you
child.
guys just judged every goddamn thing. I'm just sitting there smiling like,
If
oh,
you had a
look stupid
picture,
as
if,
shit.
like Justin said, if your main picture was you and your dog, you'd probably get
Any dog, bro. It doesn't even have to
Yeah.
be you and your dog. Just
Yeah.
a dog.
Oh no, I got a great dog.
my
you,
dog-
if you have you and your dog, a dog, you be it just died actually.
My dog-
You get
This
sympathy.
is my
pussy.
selling point right here.
It works.
as a parking lot dog.
Daytona,
Yeah.
Florida.
You fucked it in parking lot or?
No.
I didn't fuck my dog in a
He
parking lot.
found the dog in the
No,
rehab parking lot.
When
that
I
he
was in Florida, I found her
Joey
and her brother
Daytona.
Yeah,
in
Joey
a box in a CVS parking lot. So then I brought them home, and she was really sick. So then I took her to the bed. I found out she had parvo, which is like an intestinal virus on dogs. And they told me it'd be $3,000 to fix her, which at the time I was broke as shit. I had no money. So I just brought her back to my house. Just like kept her wrapped up in blankets, gave her Pedialyte for kids. Apparently you can do that. And then just did whatever I could, and then she ended up getting better. But the worst part is her brother got it from her, and it hit him way harder, and he passed. But she ended up surviving, and she's been with me ever since. Moved across the country with me. Been with me the whole time.
I did that thing when you go through a breakup, you go through like certain phases where like the depression, and then there's the rebound people, and then I got a puppy. But I got a girlfriend, and then I got a puppy. It was fucking awesome. I got the best of both worlds. Like within a month, like we were together a month, I think. When I say together, like boyfriend and girlfriend, I think we dated like a month or 2 months before. I can't remember exactly. But then we got a puppy together, and I mean, definitely kicks up the relationship a notch when you get a puppy
dogs
together.
are the best.
My dogs,
I
fucking.
hate dogs. Ed's dog threw up on the fucking carpet this morning, and my stomach was still in a weird place, and I almost threw up cleaning up the throw up.
Dude, how can you hate dogs?
I don't know. How
Dogs
you guys
are
love
amazing.
dogs. I went downstairs, lay on the couch. She's like, I gotta poop. And I was like, oh, I had to drag my hungover ass up, open the door. Then she ate a bunch of grass, apparently, threw up everywhere.
Yeah,
So old dog.
When a dog, my dog is now 13 years old. But the problem with the dog is
Oh, yeah, that's great.
the cousin picked the dog.
Oh fuck.
So literally, when I was still living with my dad's at the time, and I was like, Dad, I want to get a puppy. My buddy's giving away a litter for free, and he was like, all right, it's got to be a female. I said, okay. So her and I go over to my buddy's house, and this dog curls up in her like feet and just falls asleep. And she was like, I want this one. I was like, all right, cool. This dog's going to live to like 25 years old just because to spite the shit out of me.
Every day he looks at her, you were a mistake.
I look at her every day. I'm like, I love you, but god damn it.
Yeah, dude, I know what you mean. Like you can do like different things with the dog, but you're like, this dog still came from that
Yeah,
relationship.
that's why I'm like, oh yeah, cool. I got this dog from, well, she picked the dog, and I'm like, oh, this is fantastic. So, I mean, I love the dog to death. I mean, I didn't know she threw up this morning. That's news to me. So that's great.
Yeah.
She shitted all over.
But no, I mean,
That will be cool by the end of the day when she's sitting under my blankets while I'm like falling asleep on the couch. But
yeah,
She just looking at you and throws up again. You look, I love you so much. She throws up.
I'm just not a dog person, but I love other people's dogs.
I'm so glad that I didn't get this dog with my ex because it would have been a constant. I would have had to get rid of it. Like I'm stuck with that house though. It fucking sucks. Like I said, I still find those fucking skeletons. Like even I think like a week ago, I was going through shit and I found the whore's like some of her cheap ass bullshit, and I was like, God damn it, it's still fucking here.
Yeah.
Does she have any Pokemon cards?
I got a bunch of Pokemon cards though.
big Pokemon
Can
guy.
I have them?
How much? I don't know how much they
It's
were.
gonna be the new currency.
It depends.
in
Do you
like
have
10
the
years.
first edition holographic Charizard?
You know what's fun? I had a Charizard when I was a kid, so
I think everybody did.
I was collecting for years. I was obsessed with Charizard. I was obsessed with Pokemon cards, and I was like, I could either buy a Charizard or basically win one by buying a pack and getting it.
Yeah.
Never got one for years because I was like, I want to get it in a pack. My sister buys one pack, gets a Charizard first time.
Fuck that.
She gave it to me. Luckily, she gave it to me.
Unless you're gonna rob her.
Friday night, we went through my Pokemon cards like 4 in the morning. That was the happiest I've been in a long time.
Dude, on your birthday when you got that binder from Greg, I never seen you so happy in your life.
His Pokemon card collection could buy him a house right now.
Yeah, how many Charizards?
On the
do you have?
black market?
2.
But like the Charizards alone, like The recent one that was a first edition holographic went for $150,000.
So like I'm saying, I had one.
Yeah.
Somebody stole it from me. Some kid around the corner stole my Charizard, and I tried to find him. The way I tried to find him was I called the cops. So
We gotta jump this kid. You know where he lives?
I don't know where.
He's a grown man now.
This is like elementary
now
school.
we can't go to jail.
This is like elementary school. So I'm looking,
Remember me,
I'm like, I
motherfucker.
know who it was because this kid was the asshole of the neighborhood. We go to his the cops are like, who was it? They're probably like, this is ridiculous, but I'm going to go appease the
Scumbag
kid.
Steve down the street.
We go to the kid's house and the Charizard's outside, all scratched up, like they keyed the Charizard and it was destroyed. So they destroy my Charizard.
That's fighting like actions right there.
That's murder.
Throw hands.
He was like late middle school and I was like early elementary. Like there was no chance of me beating the kid up, but fuck that kid.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You fucking destroy.
Whoever you are, go fuck yourself.
I heard he moved up the mountains, but again, this is like my elementary school memory, so who knows if that's true anymore.
Maybe he works at the Pleasure Dome.
I was
He's
just
the
gonna
one
say-
that like became a tranny and blew Kev.
Kev, you blew a tranny blew you?
No, stop, no.
Not the completion.
Those are false accusations, all right? No training.
How much money would it cost for you to let a dude to suck your dick?
Let a dude?
Yeah.
Right now? A couple Charizards.
How many Charizards would it take?
How much they worth?
$150 if they're
Let's
first
say
edition.
500 on average for a regular one.
$500 for, I don't know, like half.
Half a
You,
Charizard?
$250. You let a guy blow
No,
you
no,
for
no.
$250?
It'd probably be a couple million, I mean. But no, you gotta think, it's gotta be a lot of money because people are gonna see that and know.
Well, how about this?
So you gotta have enough money to back it up in the end.
How about this? So one of the things
$1 million.
one of the things I've always wanted to try was like a glory hole where you don't know who's sucking your dick on the other end.
Oh.
All right.
Who has that special? Is that Bert Kreischer or Tom Segura?
Where?
They stick their dick on the other side of the hole. Maybe it was Pete Davidson. I've been watching a lot of comedies.
I feel like that's Pete Davidson because I've seen the other guy's stands, but I don't remember that joke.
I would say Pete because we've watched Seguras together, and I don't remember that one.
Yeah, but I've always wanted to try a glory hole. But like, so how much? So with a glory hole, you don't know who's sucked your dick. So how much would it cost for you to try a glory hole?
To try a glory hole?
Yeah, again, you have no idea what's on the other side. There's a chance there's a guy. There's a
So you
chance
have
there's
a 50-50 chance there.
No, I mean.
But there's only one guy working in the VHS porn shop.
No, but he's recording this. It's just you putting your dick in a hole.
Go ahead, Kev, you first.
I'll throw in $25 right now.
But what if
all it costs is $25?
I'm
but
dying for a blowjob.
His dick is drier than the Sahara Desert.
I don't know, cause like you can get herpes like from someone sucking your dick. Right?
Okay, now we're just getting. It's a simple yet. Like,
I-
yes, would you try a glory hole?
You
Yes
gotta
or no?
think about these things, Ed. You don't, which is why you're infested.
Where is it located? Is it in like a sex shop? Is it at a strip club?
Say it's at a bar.
Say it's
So
like
the-
say you're at the bar that he works at. He's like
The
trying to
craft
glass. He's
beer
like,
store? Oh,
hey,
God,
you hear
no.
about the glory hole?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so he's definitely sucking my dick.
but it's a unisex bathroom, so
Yeah,
you
so
don't know
no.
who's walking in.
Because
Like-
it's like 95% of guys that go to your bar.
You're taking it too literal now. If you go to a bar on a regular night where it's 50-50 split of girls and guys,
Okay.
and there's a hole in the wall, it says insert here. Would you put your dick in it?
No, because it's definitely guys on the other
Yeah,
side. Now
it-
that I'm thinking about this, it 100% is.
I mean, unless it's Collindale Barbie. I mean, she would probably do that shit.
Who's Collindale Barbie?
We can't say names.
Can't say names.
Do I know who it is?
No.
No.
No, Collindale Barbie's like, you ever see like a basic Delco girl that walks around with Newports stuck there and then like
Yeah.
her bra? Yeah.
Loves light skins.
Yeah, loves light
Oh,
light skinned guy.
Basically, every white girl now, every white girl loves light skins, but no.
But no, yeah, the Collindale Barbie's it's a good. The thing is, she looks okay at
She
times.
looks sloppy.
But she probably like
She'd probably give you a sloppy job.
sloppy job.
I remember there was a girl at Barnaby's that we used to call Whore Eyes because she had eyes, and she would have
She
sex
had
with
eyes? Oh my
No.
god.
She would have sex with people in the parking lot. I remember the first time we were there. We used to go there all the time. Every Thursday we were there for like a year after I got out of the military. So like 2014, the whole year we were there.
Me too.
And
That's hard. What's
there
her
was a
name
girl-
and number, just so I know?
I don't know, but her
Just
name's
look for
Whore
sex
Eyes because she would sit across the bar and she was always there with an older lady, and we're like, that old lady's probably a freak though. But anyway, so the first time we saw her, the bartender there, I'm gonna say her name because it doesn't really fucking matter. I'm not saying anything derogatory about her. Her
Okay,
name's
I know all of them.
Her name's Sarah.
Oh. She's hot.
Sarah goes, I want to like talk to her. I said, why? And she said, the other night she was here and she has sex with 3 guys. I said, how does that happen in a bar? She goes, well, they went to the parking lot. One fucked her, got done. The other guy fucked her, got done. And the other guy fucked her and got done.
All Eskimo bros in one night.
Disgusting.
But whore eyes, yeah, she had like when you saw her, like if you were walking, you know, like say you're going to the bathroom and you're like looking at girls when you're single, you're like, oh, who would I fuck? Who would I? Like her eyes just like cut through you, like I will suck your dick right now. You're like,
what Barnaby's was this?
This is Ridley.
Okay, so now I gotta look out for horror eyes every time I'm there. Are you
Unless
go around every? Are you horror eyes?
She died of chlamydia.
I don't know if she's still alive. I think the last time I was there when I was with some girl I was fucking, but I was there and I think I saw her, but I couldn't. The rest of her looked different, but she still had whore eyes. And I was like, I think I saw whore eyes.
I know those eyes.
But at that point, I was like, I will fuck whore eyes right now.
What do you think her body count is?
High.
Like, are we going triple digits?
Yeah, if you're gonna be fucking, if you're gonna be fucking 3 guys on like a Tuesday,
Jesus Christ!
Would you date someone that had triple digits as a body count?
I don't even think I know that many people.
That would bother me for a little bit. They would have to be a great person.
What's like the number?
Dude, half the people you go out with probably fucked her.
What's the number where you guys go, nope?
Think above 30.
Whatever girls like, I fucked this many people.
I think above 20.
No.
Do you ask in a relationship?
No.
I did before, but recently, no.
Never. It's never good, and nothing good ever comes out of it. Why do you gotta know?
No.
So you said yours is 30. You said
mine's 30. Oh no, I was saying like
20,
the limit would be probably 20 or so. Yeah.
What about you?
I'd go high. I'd probably go like
yeah, because you're a whore.
I go like 40.
Really?
Anything over 40 would be like.
But you gotta think every single dick that goes, it just gets wider and wider.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It's a saying when you say you throw a hot dog down
it's like
the hallway.
a parachute at that point.
You ever been with a mom?
No,
yes,
I want to.
You said you've been with a mom.
Oh, that's different. Well, all right, not mine. Yeah, that's.
So how did it feel? Did it feel like you were just losing
it tightened back off.
Okay.
I know, but again, all those dicks.
A baby came out of it. A baby.
Okay, well, she
to a
also
dick
have a baby-sized dick in her too. I mean, I don't know.
All right, Corey, what's your number?
So we all know he has a little penis, not Colin.
Above
I feel
average.
like 25 and up is kind of higher.
Yeah. What about relationships? Like people they've been in a relationship with. Like they're like, that's my boyfriend. How many boyfriends is too many? I think there's a huge difference between fucking and boyfriends.
We talking like serious, like
that's
legit?
a weird question.
How many boyfriends? Like if you asked your girl how many boyfriends have you had, what number would you go with?
I'd probably say like 15.
Yeah.
15's a lot of boyfriends.
I never asked that question.
You're the
High
like
school,
yeah, you're going through high school and college. I mean,
Young
some
and
people may
dumb,
have
full of
one
cum.
weekers. I mean,
But you would. I don't think you're
15?
15. Because you got to think,
That's like one
boyfriends.
every year.
you're third. I'm 30, so 15. That's like one a year. How many people have like long-lasting relationships anymore? None. You could have 2 boyfriends in the same. I've had 2 girlfriends in the same
I
year.
was say you had 2 boyfriends in
I've
the
had
same
2
year.
girlfriends in the
He was
same
looking
year.
at you.
I've had 2 girlfriends in the same year.
Back up a little bit.
It doesn't matter who you like. I mean, 15. Yeah, I'd say 15.
How many people have you said I
Well,
love you
Ed's
to?
also dated 15 people this year or so.
3.
You said 3.
3 people.
No, it was more than that. Bullshit.
Did I say
this
that
year
too?
alone? Oh.
Did
We're
I
talking
say
about
it too?
saying I love you to.
Yeah, I love you.
Oh,
too.
I love you too. 1.
You said,
I said
have you said it to the girl you're with now?
Yes.
How long have you been with her?
6, 7 months.
Yeah, I mean, well, when did you say it? How long in?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm hard. My dementia
The
kicks in.
first day.
Yeah. Oh, you stayed around past the first day? Done. She
What about
hates
you, Core? How many people have you said I love you to?
2 or 3.
But the question is, how many did you actually mean it to?
Oh, that's fucked up. I never say it unless
I've only
I
said
mean
it to 2 people, and I've only met it to 2 people.
Yeah.
But I mean,
2 people.
I don't. It takes
2 out of the 3 I met it
I
to.
don't know if I said it to the lesbian girl or not.
The lesbian.
Egg?
Shut the fuck up.
why is she an egg? Is she like
No, it's just a coat.
an oval shape?
Oval shaped.
Have you fucked since TT?
No personal questions.
You're on oath, just so you know.
Yeah, you can't lie.
No, Your Honor, I do declare.
Do you have a Bible? Yeah.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm going with he took too long, so no.
I don't know.
So I'm going with the last
I
time
say
he had
yes.
sex was
So you
July.
think So you think his dick has been dry since July?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Does that include blowjobs?
Who the hell just gives a blowjob without sex at our age?
It happens
sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think.
no, I mean, I haven't experienced that. It's always
haven't
been
had
like a
somebody like-
blowjob and then it's sex.
I haven't
But
had somebody
what a
like.
trooper who does that. Just blows you. Doesn't need the.
So
pump.
are we going with no for Corey?
I
Yeah,
said
I'm gonna
yes.
Go no. I'm gonna go with no.
I say yes.
Does Corey
Corey?
want to answer
Are
this?
you gonna admit?
I can't put this on the record right now.
Say it with your eyes. Just like, move your eyes up and down, or
Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee. You know what? I'm gonna be quiet.
It took me months to do it, so I can't.
Yeah.
knock
I feel
anybody
like
for
Corey's
anything.
like a closet.
I got
whore.
right back on the horse.
It took me like even
Literally,
like
he fucked
to
a
talk
horse.
to somebody because I wanted to like the second I like anyone that wasn't
Wilbur.
that wasn't a family member, I wanted to punch them if they were a female.
Really?
I fucking hate it.
Did
when
you despise the whole gender?
the
after
whole
that?
thing? I was like, dude, cut my dick and balls off. I'm fucking done.
For me, it was different. It was more of like, oh, I literally like just DM'd like any girl. I felt like, and like it came across where it was like, oh, okay, a couple answered me, and I was like, you know what? Maybe the best thing to get over someone is to get under someone. So like that's what I did.
Yeah.
And I mean, it worked in a way, but I became a man whore after the cousin.
I did after I was able to get it going. Like I said, I couldn't even fucking get a hard on with girls. It was only one girl that I tried where I couldn't because I was still so depressed.
Yeah.
And then I went and I got some fucking Viagra.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, I talked to the.
He's a lifetime membership to that.
I don't use it anymore, but I was like, I'm so depressed. I was like, can't even get. I was like, I need something to start the engines again.
Yeah.
So, I
See,
got
that's
them.
one problem I never had.
I didn't have it.
I could always.
It was only
Dude,
because I was
doesn't
so
matter how
depressed.
many
I couldn't.
drugs,
No,
how
yeah.
drunk I am, I could.
But all right, so after your
When I
experience
moved
with
back,
the Florida
no,
girl,
it-
how long did it take for you to like actually want to like be or talk to?
Are you talking about my ex?
Yeah, Florida girl.
Oh no, no, she was from around here. We just moved.
I know, but
Florida
we're-
girl's the mom I hooked up
Okay,
with. Yeah,
but the Florida girl.
No,
seemed
when
to-
I first moved back, like, because you weren't there in the beginning. Like, when I first moved back, I was in the worst spot I've ever been in my life. Like, because you got to think, I was with someone for 6 years.
Yeah.
Like, 1/4 of my life at that point was with her. So that's all I knew. And then I moved back home. I didn't really talk to anybody anymore.
But that's what I'm saying. I needed the Viagra because the first girl I tried to hook up with, I was so emotionally depressed.
I was nervous
I couldn't even
shit.
fuck. Yeah, I was nervous because
Yeah.
I was like, the rest of my life I thought I was only gonna be with one girl,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
this girl for the rest of my life. So I was like, I couldn't even get a hard on. Like I tried, I was like, I can't even do this right now. And then I was like, I just need something to start the engines again.
Yeah.
So I got like,
Wait.
they're like,
Do you have Viagra?
I don't have it right now.
But do
it in
you
your
have
house?
it like at the house?
I can look at my drawers. Why?
Because if you
Oh,
have
let me
any
get a half.
extra, I'll take it, but I'm not going to use it. I'm
He
just
know
going
he
to.
needs
I'm
it.
going to put it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going
why.
to put it in everyone's Sunday dinner one
Okay.
random
Oh my
Sunday,
That'd
and
be
then
awesome.
that way everyone just like, I got to go home.
I've always wanted to try it. That's like
That was just something I needed just because I was so depressed and I wanted to have sex, but I really didn't.
It's like, I
But
don't
I
know about
just-
your pot
I
roast.
got
I
body
just
going.
want to fuck now. Your pot
But
roast
yeah,
made me want to
when
fuck.
I fucked again, I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah. Once you get back on the saddle, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, but like when you're depressed, you just I was just like
sucks.
I can't. I was like,
See,
oh,
that
wow,
was the
that
worst
sucks.
part. Like when the first girl I dated, the girl I dated for 6 weeks, she was the first girl I was with. So it was like the only girl I knew. And then when I moved back and all, like the one from Eddystone, you know what I'm talking about?
Eddystone.
The
Crackhead?
no, fuck you. You know the girl.
I know.
What's
Just
yeah.
continue.
We
can't
She
say
was the
names.
first girl I hooked up with since and dude, I was nervous, especially because she was way out of my league, way better than I deserved, and plus like I know like she had a high body count too.
What
I
was
was
your
like,
body count?
oh, dude, it was a lot.
Well, what's a lot?
More than my limit. Way more than my limit. But I think like 40 or 50.
My God.
Yeah, it was like, dude, so those big shoes to fill.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I was just nervous. I'm like, dude, I don't even know how good I am. If I'm good, I'm like, I was with one girl, so I don't know like
Yeah.
if I'm good enough or whatever. So, dude, it was the most nerve-wracking experience. It gets better over time now.
Yeah.
It gets better over time. Yeah. That's where we're going.
The pressure comes off a little bit. I'm like, oh, I think I'm doing something right at this point.
Bold statement.
Bold statement, Con.
I'll try to see if I have any Viagra for you guys.
Don't worry, it's not for use. It's gonna be for prank. You know, I'm gonna put it in Kev's like lasagna.
I'm gonna try one.
You ever use a penis
I'm
pump?
gonna try half.
A penis pump?
By the way, speaking of random sex toy shit, I've been wanting to try like different like masturbatory sex toys and like rank them.
Like a fleshlight?
Yeah, I've never tried any of them.
So all right, so.
Of course, like, oh, man.
Let me put you on something real quick.
One of my wildest boys, he was having a kid, and he's like, "Oh, my girl was getting pregnant for 9 months." He went out and bought like his favorite porn star's fleshlight. He said it was the biggest waste of money he ever spent money on.
So I want to get
that. Is it like a replica?
They mold the porn
How do
star's
you mold
pussy.
a vagina?
Same way you mold anything, yeah.
It's like a chocolate.
I can see you molding a dick, but like, does it get inside it? Like,
Well, here's a question. Are you comfortable with your girlfriend having like dildos or vibrators?
yeah, I'd be fine with that. As
Well,
long as there's no
we've
person
used them,
attached.
so-
Yeah, okay.
As long as there's no person attached to it, then yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
cool
you're
with
comfortable
whatever,
with it?
man.
Yeah.
I play around with stuff.
I haven't.
What, dildos?
I haven't played with like any like those like masturbatory toys or anything, and I'm pretty vanilla with my sex, so I wanted to try like different sex toys, like not like with us necessarily, and then try like my idea was 5 sex toys that I would rank just for the podcast.
Yeah.
She was a little upset with the idea because she's like, "Why do you need it?" Because obviously she's way better than any toy, but. And then I was like, "We should do the 5 biggest kinks next." She goes, "I like that idea."
That's a good idea.
I know this girl that had this like jungle gym kind of fucking setup shit that like hung
Like a
from the
sex swing?
Yeah, like you're fucking Spider-Man or something like that. Like it hangs from the ceiling and all.
Yeah, I'm down to.
She had like the
try anything.
Jackhammer
Yeah,
9000, which
Abraham or
fucking
second porn.
no. It's like when I went to West Virginia, this one girl I hooked up with, like I went to
teeth?
I literally went to West Virginia for 2 weeks, university, because I apparently I found out I couldn't afford it, so I had to leave.
2 weeks, 2 years, 2 weeks.
No, that was Florida. Like before I even went down to any of that, I went to West Virginia as soon as I got out of college or out of high school. I was there for a little. Yeah, I was there for literally 2 weeks.
All over the place.
And dude, it was the best school I've ever been to. That place was.
You've been to 2 schools.
And it was the best.
Big
No,
big
dude, the
ranking.
whole city there is just all college kids. It's all frats and all that shit. And dude, literally the
ever been to a
first
college
night.
town?
What?
You ever been to a college town?
No. It's the first one. The first night I was there, I brought a girl home, and then she was telling me about all the shit she used and all the shit.
I paid her, and she put a condom on my penis.
No, dude, I didn't even know if I used a condom. Apparently, I did because it was on the floor.
Kev, you might need to get tested.
Dude, I'm fine.
Always get tested, bro. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
dude.
that.
Like I do it just to like.
So when you say get tested, does that give you like a needle?
No.
Yeah, what do you do? Do you
Yeah, it's
jizz
a
in a
needle.
cup?
It's a needle.
Oh, so you don't
I
have
said that. I said no because Corey's.
Well, he's gonna go there and go like, "God, get away from me!" My buddy said this wouldn't happen.
So you don't have to jizz in a cup or anything. They
No,
just,
Why would you jizz in a cup to
I don't.
be
I
tested?
figured that's how
Do
you
you
find
think
out.
No,
It's in the jizz.
It's not in the jizz. It's.
I don't know. I don't get tested.
How
I'm
long?
sure.
You don't get laid either.
You get
apparently.
tested every fucking week, all right? Because you get a new disease every week.
That's not.
If you're with one girl, you shouldn't be getting tested.
No, you don't get down. If you're in a relationship, you don't get tested. But if you're
Yeah, but when you have
sleeping
25 of
if
them in
you're
the last
sleeping
6
around-
months.
if you're sleeping around with people, then yeah, you want to get tested after.
Yeah,
every
that's
new
why
one.
you get tested a lot.
Yeah, because you never.
They know you by first name basis there, probably.
Yeah, they
oh,
say,
Ed,
hey,
you're back again.
Oh,
you
hey,
must
Ed,
have had a
what's-
new
what's-
one.
They're like, hey, Ed, what's going on, man? Are you here for the usual checkup? Yeah. Do I
Yeah,
have any
herpes,
diseases?
chlamydia, go to the whole 9.
Dickhead.
You definitely have chlamydia at one point.
At one point, you don't get rid of the clap, Kev.
You don't?
You don't get rid of the
What
clap.
goes away?
No,
No,
nothing.
I know herpes.
I think all of them stays.
No,
with
herpes you always have, right? It just goes dormant. If you
Yeah.
have herpes, it's forever.
That's the Hangover.
it. Yeah.
No,
they
that
say
was
it in it.
no, that was 40-year-old no, what was that? Knocked Up. It's not herpes if it's everywhere.
Oh, I've never seen that.
You never seen Knocked Up? Oh, such a great movie.
He's not a movie guy. I've been like slowly easing him
Oh,
into
dude,
movies.
We just watched
You've
Ferris
seen
Bueller's
Knocked Up,
Day
right?
Off.
Yeah, we watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off for the first time.
You just saw that?
It was amazing.
Oh my god, it was such a great
He
movie.
cringed when the car went out the window.
Oh, dude, that was bad. When Cameron's dad's
I
car.
googled it. It was a Volkswagen, so that's cool.
That was a Volkswagen? That was a
Well-
nice ass looking Volkswagen.
Well, they made it look like a Ferrari.
Yeah, they can't put actual Ferraris in movies and destroy them.
Why?
That was a $5 million car.
Yeah.
Oh. No way.
Nowadays?
That was 5. No way.
Nowadays.
Bullshit. maybe 500 grand or something like that. Dude, a $5 million car now is like a Tesla that like drives itself and shit like that. You've seen some of the cars they make now? It's ridiculous.
Like
I can't understand like 20. I only know like 20% of the cars nowadays. It's all like computers and shit like that. Fucking insane.
Okay.
I just went with the Jeep. I was like, I don't really need it. I just wanted an SUV. I had a truck for a long time.
That Jeep is nice though.
Bro, I drive a Saturn. I have like one of the worst cars.
He has 3 tires on a donut.
I have a basic bitch car.
That's not nobody does that. That's
no,
not
he
basic.
has
nobody
the
has
basic,
a donut.
He has the basic drug dealer's car.
Oh yeah, tinted. No, that was my Pontiac.
What do you do for
work
I drove a Pontiac Grand Am.
He has all tinted blackout windows, and he took us to VFW during this little recent snowstorm on a Sunday.
That was so random.
He was like, "Oh, let's go to the VFW," and Corey and I are like, "Well, we have beer here," and he was like, "Oh, it's going to be really cheap." We walk in, this old hag is like working the bar, and she's like, "Are you guys members?"
Bernie.
We're like, no. She was like,
she
cigarettes.
sounded like a pack of cigarettes if it could talk.
Yeah.
And she had that like.
She wanted to fist fight Kev.
She looked like Mama.
Oh, really? Sounds spry.
Just showing her out there like that. It was Mama.
God,
she won't remember.
Horrible.
Yeah, that wasn't. I don't. Dude, we knew people that's the only reason I said to go there.
Shirley. Wasn't it Shirley?
I think it was Shirley.
That's
I
why
think
she
you're
reminded
right.
me of Mama.
Oh no,
Is your mom's name Shirley?
Yeah.
So the one Sunday, right for Super Bowl, we went to the Feign and Goat for brunch. We did the brunch thing there.
Who did?
And what?
Who did? Who's?
It was us 3 and then these 3 chicks I know. We all went out and all.
We did a
Mimosa Tower
off.
Yo, apparently
I don't even know what that means.
So Feign and Goat now does mimosa towers for $49.
88 ounces.
88 ounces of mimosa in a
And it
tower.
has a pour thing.
Yeah, it has
When
a
you
spout.
say a tower, is it cups cascading down?
Chickies and Pete's Beer Tower?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
All right, so imagine like a plastic towel, like a plastic.
Oh,
tube.
yeah.
A
No,
giant
no,
plastic
no,
tube.
no.
Yeah.
So basically, it was 88 ounces of mimosa. So what we did was, all right, us 3 guys versus the girls that were there. First person to finish their tower has to pay for the losing team's tower.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We finished both of them in 4 minutes.
The one girl filled out like a saucer that looked like
it looked like a fucking cat.
Yeah, it looked like a cat bowl.
Yeah.
So of course,
That's how they lost.
But the best part
Wilbur.
was, so I had to reserve like 2 tables and shit like that. But one of the instructions was the waitress had to go. I wrote on the comment section. I was like, "There's gonna be somebody dressed in a Tom Brady jersey. You have to walk up to him and call him a bitch to his face."
she did.
I didn't think she was gonna do it. She literally walked up to him. She's like, stared him straight in the eyes. She was like, "So I heard you're a bitch," and he was so confused. He just looked at both.
My thought process went straight to like, shit. We had it passed.
That's what I said. I was sitting there dying
We
laughing.
banged.
I was like, I can't believe that actually worked.
I was like,
and
we
then when she
banged.
walked away,
Yeah.
he was like, "What the fuck was that about?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I put in the section. You had to call the person a bitch."
That's
Oh,
how
it's
my
great.
relationship now started. Because the first night we were supposed to hang out, it was late night. Like I left the bar, got home. She was out drinking, and I was like, "Hey, we should hang out." And she goes, "All right, yeah." And she's like, "I'm coming from Delaware." I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'm drunk. You're probably drunk. It's not really worth it." She goes, "Don't be a bitch." I said, "Get over here right now.
Yeah.
Get the fuck over here."
When they throw that sass
Yeah.
back at you, like that shit, that's.
When anybody calls you a bitch, you got to do whatever it is. You can't be known as a bitch.
So if a guy said to you, "Put your dick in that glory hole," or "You're a bitch,"
Suck it.
would you?
Let me
gotta put my
fuck you,
dick in
bitch.
But you don't think I will right now? Yeah.
You don't think I'm gonna put my dick in that hole right now?
I will put my dick in that hole.
This was?
You just say Corey's dick out. Let's hope for the best.
I thought about walking out. Just
You see him start
Can't
drilling a
say-
hole in it. He's like, "So, I heard we got glory holes here."
God damn it.
So, are you planning on marrying? Have you thought about it, or have you and your girl now talked about it?
Please no.
I mean, it's too early to tell. I mean, I'm 30.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's kind of like when I hit that age, I was like, I thought I'd be a little bit farther than where I am right now.
That's what I thought at 30. I was like, by 30, I want to have a kid, or fuck it, I'm going to be too old.
That's what I thought. I thought I got at the age of 30, I'd be married with a
Yeah.
kid and where I want to be in life. A year ago, I lost my damn dream job I had, and now I'm doing this. I mean, my two
Working glory holes, man.
Yeah, working glory holes was my passion. And now look at me. Now I'm.
Look how old.
Yeah, now, yeah. In the past year, I feel like I've gained like 5 years. But no, I mean, we haven't really talked about it. It's too soon.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
You don't think she's gonna watch it, do you?
What?
Because I have some opinions.
You're gonna watch it? Yeah,
Do you
she's
think
gonna watch this.
All right, now mine then. Okay.
No,
She's a
say it,
nice
bitch.
lady. No,
Don't be a
I
bitch.
can't-
Don't be a bitch.
No,
Don't be a
I can't
bitch.
say-
Don't be a bitch.
Oh, now he's gonna call me
You
out
already
like
brought
that.
it up, so now you're.
Now you're being a bitch if you don't say it.
Yeah, apparently you have some thoughts you want to share, Kev.
What do you think about Jews?
I know she hates us. I know she does.
She doesn't hate you, Kev.
She hates us because we're
Look, all right,
assholes. That's
give
why.
you a background, Justin. She's a liberal, so she backs
women's rights.
She
and
backs
shit like
women's
that.
rights and stuff like that. So every time Kev says the word bitch,
She gets so mad.
it's But I mean, everyone has their own different background and beliefs. I'm okay with it.
You
But
say
I'm-
liberal, like, is it like exhaustingly like?
Yes.
She has like armpit
me-
hair, or is it just like she's like?
No armpit hair. No,
I don't know.
She don't shave hairy armpits.
No
and shit like
tree,
that.
no tree hippie.
I mean, I'm a
thing.
Democrat, so I don't know if like that's your bar for
But
liberal.
No, so liberal. What I mean is like she puts her opinion out there about everything.
Mm-hmm.
She has her own beliefs. When Kev mentions
We can't say hoe. We can't say slut.
That's
she
too much.
Thank you.
Things
see?
are funny.
Yeah.
But she's starting to warm up to the concept of like, all right, these are the way like my friends speak this way.
Mhm.
So she's like she puts up with it. I'm thankful for that because
Mhm.
especially with Kev, it's a lot because every other word out of his mouth is either bitch or like shit.
Mhm.
But I'm like,
Glory hole.
yeah, glory hole, dick, whatever.
That shit's still fun. Like
I don't say cunt though.
that shit's funny to me
Yeah.
still.
Nobody says that.
No, nobody says that anymore. But
Twat's a fun one. It
in
just
all
sounds
honesty,
fun
like,
to
we
say
don't,
twat.
we don't speak about marriage really a lot.
Mhm.
It's more of like, all right, well, she does her own thing.
Mhm.
She's going for like a position at her at her work. I'm like, go for it.
Mhm.
And the one the one thing that it's different between her and the people I've dated previously. The people I dated previously really didn't back what I did, like my part-time jobs, like coaching and stuff.
Mhm.
They always looked at it like they looked down upon it.
Mhm.
They're like, well, you don't make money, like a lot of money doing
Like
it.
you just did when I said Democrat.
It's a
Yeah.
passion. Like
But like when I coach the stuff, like a couple people would be like, well, you don't make money in it. Why are you doing it?
Mhm.
But for her, she actually comes to the games and backs what I do. So it's a total
Yeah,
180.
I pay money to do this.
I mean, you would even do that shit for free, right?
I mean,
it's a passion.
I
like-
would do it for free.
Yeah.
See,
But
that was my problem with pants and
TT, bro.
TT.
Her name's TT. Goddammit.
TT. But
Fake
when
TT.
she actually comes to the games, and I tell her after every game, I'm like, I really appreciate how much you back me on this.
Yeah.
I'm like, because you don't understand. Like previous exes, they're like, you're not going to make money doing this. Why do you do this? I'm like, because I enjoy it.
Money grubbing horse.
They were. But the thing is, now you see it. One thing, I mean, not all women probably do, but 99.9% of them care about how much money is in your pockets.
Mhm.
If you don't have a job in a field where you make money, they don't want you.
Mhm.
They're gonna find a guy where it's like, oh, you make money. Oh,
But
It's like
again,
I
this
said-
could eventually lead to something
so
bigger.
there
like
are jobs
getting
out there
the
right
coaching
now.
experience.
I applied
Yeah.
to jobs recently where you could be a director of, like, say, athletic sports or something like that. My name's out there. Like, I put my name out there. I put my resume out there. Because once I get those jobs, I'm done. I'm set for life.
Mhm.
Like, because when you're a director or something like that, you're good.
Mhm.
Like, I applied for, say, USA Hockey out in Michigan,
Mhm.
like years ago.
Fuck getting cold again, man. I'm fucking.
But see, that's the thing. Hockey is in a cold environment.
Yeah.
So this is like Northeast, like like Michigan, Minnesota. Like, I'd be fine with that. If I was to get a job in Canada, sign me the fuck up.
His
Fuck
kids
that.
are like 0-10, by the
Can't
way,
go that
just
far
so.
for me.
My kids are my team sucks this year. I'm not
They're
gonna lie
always
to you.
ass.
Kids suck, huh?
He looks him in the eyes. She's like, "You guys are ass, okay? You need to do
Whole
better.
ass.
Whole ass."
No, but I mean, that's the thing. You got to take I mean, we talk about stuff down the line, but we both know, like, all right, we're both over 30. All right, so
Does she have a kid yet?
no kid. She's actually
She's sweet as hell, though.
Does
She
she
really
get
is
nervous?
sweet.
Does
She's
she
a
get nervous
sweet
about
girl.
how old
sweetheart.
she is with kids?
What's that?
So my girlfriend now, she's 33, and she thinks because of her age she needs to have a kid like soon, like within.
Oh, those eggs are drying up.
It's basically what she thinks. Does your girlfriend say the same thing?
No. So what she does is, like, I mean, we never even like discuss that. I mean, the thing is, like,
We're all gonna be 45 with a
Sex
1-year-old
life.
at this
Yeah,
point.
it's gonna suck.
yeah, I mean, at this rate, if I'm like 35 with a kid, I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
But anything over 35, I think I'd be like, you
Just
get a little,
adopt at that point. Just get a little
No, it's not
Asian
even you
kid who's
adopt.
good at
You
math.
kind of get iffy because the older you get and whatnot, it's not more like you become less fertile or like you become less like
virile.
I want a mixed baby.
You actually have to talk to
I
someone
know.
outside of race.
That's what I want. Do mixed.
You are against
mixed kids.
First off,
With the face you just gave me for saying I'm a Democrat, there's no chance, bro. There's no fucking chance.
The thing is,
Hey, I was a Republican before Trump, but Trump can eat all of my
No,
asshole.
Trump was the shit. Are you
Are
kidding
you
me?
insane?
No, Trump
Are
was
you
awesome.
insane?
Come on.
Are you insane?
Dude, he spoke his mind. He called people
He
out.
spoke his mind. But what did he do to benefit you?
Dude, don't act like you didn't vote for Trump either.
I didn't vote at all.
Yeah, we don't vote.
Yeah, this
Really?
is a non-voting
Trump can
household.
eat all my
See,
dick.
you're the problem with him. No, I'm just kidding. I just voted because I was sick of the fucking 25 text messages a day.
No,
You gotta
because-
vote. You gotta vote.
No, because
I'm
you're
like, all right, I'm
somebody
gonna
who
fucking
believes
do it.
in conspiracy theories. But anyway, so you were saying what's wrong with America? Go on, sir. All right, do you guys? I think we should wrap this up with the Trump speech. No, do you guys have anything you want to promote, Ed?
Promote? Yeah. I mean, I'll promote the craft beer store. It's located on Baltimore Pike, right next to Red Lobster.
By the way, you guys have horrible hours.
So the hours that we advertise.
And your service is ass.
So the hours we advertise.
The glory hole is full of dudes.
So I work Thursdays
You gotta
and Fridays.
upgrade that shit.
So
Make the hole bigger.
I work Thursdays and Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
You come up on Thursdays and Fridays. We have a great beer selection, and you get to see me every day. And I mean, yes,
yeah, it's terrible.
hours are advertised that we're open till 6, but on Thursdays and Fridays, I'm usually open till like 10, 11 o'clock. I mean, nobody
No,
wants
I'll
to,
give
you
him
can't
that.
really drink IPAs till 2
He
o'clock
got
in
me
the
into
morning.
IPAs and shit. I never
Yeah.
drank it before, and
Drink
the worst
local.
part is he just gives them to me and never gives me a name. So like I don't know what to say when I'm at like breweries and I'm like, can I get a number 7? Or like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, when I
I'm
was
like,
a-
I don't know. You just gave me 7. So
When I was in high school, my brother would give me or his friends would give me pills, but they never told me the name of it. So no matter how good it was, I wouldn't know what the fuck I took. So I couldn't get addicted. So it's not bad.
No, I would promote, craft beer store. Head up there, you know.
Random Zans or Perk 30.
can we talk about that real fast?
Go ahead.
All the drugs we done.
All right. What's the crazy? All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Name the list of drugs you done.
Craziest drugs. We don't have enough time.
Shrooms, pills,
Okay.
weed. I haven't done.
What do you mean by pills? Like perks?
I just told you. I have no idea.
Oh, all right.
I haven't done anything exclusively. I was never really into drugs. I was always a drunk guy.
Have you done anything with needles?
No,
No.
fuck no.
All right, then there you go. That's
So the biggest one they know, I smoke a lot of weed. That's my biggest thing. And then I done Molly, fucking fantastic. Coke is great. I done shrooms before. That fucked me up. I did an 1/8 of shrooms for my first time. It was like gold caps. I didn't know how big that was. And then I ended up smoking while I was on shrooms, and that shit kicked it into overdrive. I was literally talking to myself like I was across the room. It was fucking insane.
So Kev's promotion is to shrooms.
Yeah.
No, don't do shrooms.
Ed, what's the craziest drug you ever did? Just to appease.
I mean, I'm not a big drug guy.
Yeah, me neither.
So I mean, I smoke weed. I mean,
I don't smoke.
Dude, Ed High
all I
is
do is
fucking
drink now.
hysterical.
Like,
And I
when I'm-
drink once a week, maybe.
when I'm high, I just fall asleep usually.
He just gets whatever the doctor
Like, we
gives
had
him
one
for
day
his...
during the pandemic, and we all got high and just sat there when we were all furloughed for a week. But that was the most I've ever smoked with Ed.
No, we gotta do
Yeah.
another Wednesday.
No, we don't.
The
even do
Wednesday was the greatest day.
I mean, I've done pills when I was younger, but that was about it. I mean, I don't mess with anything with needles. I
I've
mean,
never done Xanax.
What
or
about you,
anything.
Core?
I've never messed with pills, but everything else.
It's all free game.
Oh yeah,
Heroin, fucking crack.
Acid's definitely been the wild.
I never did acid. Is it that crazy?
Yeah,
Have you
so-
done shrooms?
Oh yeah, shrooms.
Is it crazier than shrooms?
I did too much acid.
I had a lot of that.
I did a lot of acid.
I was seeing this bluegrass band, and the dude, he was on the stage, but to me, he was coming into the crowd.
He's flying down from heaven. They did LSD and acid and all that. That shit terrifies me. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can handle that kind of shit.
Yeah,
I did
fuck
freak out at porta potty for 10 minutes, but it was cool.
He went into the porta potty. He's like, I'm going into the world.
All right, Kev, you got anything you want to promote besides drugs? Apparently.
Yeah. Who's your
Well,
local drug dealer?
So I'm looking for comedy work again. Don't use this as my work, but
I was gonna say we haven't heard anything.
yeah,
good.
yeah. I got some good jokes, and then I also do roofing for a side job. So hit me up if you ever need roofs done and shit. Yeah, fuck you. I did your floors. They look fantastic.
How's
said
a roof a floor?
You said roof.
It all melts together at one point.
I
just
feel like
fucking
they're the
everything.
opposite.
Yeah.
feel
I
like
put a
they're-
roof on his floor, so.
Corey, you got anything you want to tell people to do?
Shop Cooney Coil for your coil needs.
Sell him all your
like
Pokemon
Instagram.
cards.
You want to tell people to follow or something?
Yeah, I can't find the link right now, but shout out Sarah Harlan for making some koozies. She'll make all your custom stuff.
Thank you,
Koozies.
Sarah.
Sarah, yeah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Follow
Sarah.
Big Booty Bitches on Instagram. You will not be upset.
Hey, porn's fun, right?
How long was it? 3 hours.
No, what? No, that's 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Grace is best.
Thank you again for watching that YouTube clip. If others like it, remember that like and subscribe button. If you have questions for us, go to our website and you can find our email, loveandthenwhat@gmail.com. You can also see other YouTube clips, highlights, previews to other clips, and behind-the-scenes features. If you want to listen to our podcast, go to anywhere where you listen to your podcast. And you can find Love and Then What there.